Your discretion is advised.
So how long have you been drawing comic books?
Since I was about 7 years old, little kid.
What did your parents think about it?
They hated it. They hated it. Oh, yeah. After I got a job and they saw that you can make a living out of it, you'll hear no complaints anymore.
And you created X-Force?
Mm-hmm.
So what is this drawing of?
This is the Spike Man.
And what's this right here?
This is the camera on top of your head that will record the wrongdoings of others.
So Rob, have you had any formal art training?
No. Just a lot of imagination, I think. Wait so I say it and then look down? Or just open it and say it.
Fly button?
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Little meters!
Listen, guess what today is?
It's Hump.
Guess what day? Hump day?
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Look at that big ass. Look at that booty on AOC. Look at that booty. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that booty. Booty. Look at that booty. Look at that booty. Booty. Look at that booty. AOC. 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 Look at that booty. Look at that booty on AOC.
This is what ass looks like. Looks like. This is what looks like. Looks like. This is what this is what ass looks like. Looks like. Looks like. Looks like.
Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big ass, big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Look at that big juicy booty. Big juicy booty. Big ass, big juicy booty. Big ass, booty, ass, booty, ass, booty, ass, booty, ass, big juicy booty. Big ass. Booty, booty, booty. AOC, AOC. Look at that booty. Look at that booty on AOC.
If you continue behaving the way you're behaving, you're going to hell. You understand that? You understand that?
I don't know if there is hell.
You don't know if there's hell?
No.
You will when you get there. Get up and get out. Get out. Get out.
You don't know that there's hell.
Say
You
Christ
will when
is
you
Lord.
get there. Say Christ is Lord.
Christ is Lord. Christ is Lord.
It's the hump day. It's the
Get out. Get out.
I was so lonely. I felt so stressed. I needed someone to talk to.
3 numbers made a difference. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Call, text, or chat 24/7. Someone was there to listen to me and support me.
3 numbers helped me find the help I needed.
988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Call, text, or chat 24/7.
What's up, everybody? It's the Hump Day Show. Christ is Lord. You don't know if hell's real? Well, you will when you get there. Get out. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, let me bring on the beautiful, beautiful souls that we got on tonight. We got Marcus and we got Dale A. What's up, Dale? Good to see you. Team Shia.
I think being called the beautiful souls a little gay.
You call what? Who's gay? What are you saying?
Who's this stranger you I think being called the beautiful soul is a little gay.
Oh, okay. Well, your soul doesn't care whether it's gay or not. It can be beautiful. Oh, jeez. Dale, I can't praise another male man without being called gay.
Well,
I didn't say you were handsome or anything. I just said you had a beautiful soul. It's not like I said you had a beautiful penis. Jeez.
I don't know if his soul is beautiful. I hardly recognize him. Is he the guy who used to be on the show like 6-7 years ago?
Right. Before it existed. Oh, so what's going on, gentlemen? What's going on? Am I here? Hello? I guess I'm not here. Did I get disconnected? Are we disconnected?
I'm connected back now.
Yeah, I think that was Restream. Yeah, I think that was Restream.
We have to go. We have to get rid of Restream. We can't be using this.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to EV Mux, Marcus. 2 hours.
Well, then it's 2 hour show. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
What
know
are you
what
gonna say,
to
Dale?
Yeah, Restream seems to be getting more and more problems lately. It's getting.
I think because people are jumping ship. I think there's more people leaving Restream, and even Mux. I think EV Mux is getting a lot more because EV Mux is having trouble. Also, I know like Luke Jetta, he's using that for streaming for topic lists. Every week there's a problem. Somebody has a problem with something on EV Books, whether it's him, the host, or a guest. Yeah, and EV Mux is only like $3 more than Restream if you pay for the whole year in advance. Or
it's still telling
maybe
me
a total of
connection lost.
$20 or $30 more.
I'm not losing,
Yeah, you're here. You're here. It's just coming in a little rough. Let's see. Have you tried Rumble Studio? No. Is it like a separate app or is it just Rumble? Hal, I know you've been talking about it, and I have Rumble open here. Let me see. Let me go to the homepage. But is it do everything we need? I'll do it if that's what it is. Let me.
I should restart or something.
They spent all their money on AI instead of reinforcing their server capacity.
Seems like it.
Restream, yeah. Dale, did you check your DMs? I sent you 2 short videos and a bunch of collab links.
Oh, you sent me? I clicked it accept on the collab links. I didn't see any short videos. Let me look.
Yeah, I have to download them. They're on Google Drive.
Hey, today on today's Graybeards, I'm in the chat. They always send me attention to me, and because that's part of the Graybeards. So I said, Gary's watching the chat, so I said, come on a second best draw, the new second best draw stream, assuming Graybeards is the best draw stream, right? Watch me draw, and he called it out on Saturday to draw. I said, watch me draw on the second best draw stream on YouTube, the drawing enemies. And I thought that the word enemies was really because they bicker the whole time, that bunch. So I thought maybe the draw enemies would get them, and they did. He read it. That's more than when we were at the studio. They would once in a while they would read it out, but they read this out a lot faster, a lot more.
Yeah, it's that name, drawing enemies. It gets people like, what did he say?
Wait, are we yelling at
Whereas the studio's
maybe they might ask. We'll argue more than you guys, and I'll make a joke of that. But I thank him. I go, thanks, Gary. He didn't have to read it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound hoity-toity, Marcus. Like the studio. We're at the studio, gentlemen. Real super gay. Speaking of gay, right, Marcus? I'm looking at it right now. Haldir.
Is he in this? Is Don in the stream yet? Because if we start talking about the studio, somehow next second he jumps in.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
He's by the way.
No, he's blocked everybody, or he.
I'm not criticizing him for jumping in. He can jump in anytime he wants. I'm just saying it seems like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's anybody can watch, right? You can hate watch too. You want to?
Not unless you ban
true.
him.
That is true. Yeah. I'm not gonna.
I don't think that's what I would do, but I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying it can be done.
Right. I mean, he'd have to come in here hot and heavy and be a real total jerk for me to do that.
Well, apparently he's done that already, so.
That is partly true. Yeah, you weren't here. Yeah. Let's see. It can have guests and stream to YouTube, but I don't know how good it's at sharing screens. Oh, okay. Well, it'd be fun, hey, guys. Next week, you want to try Rumble Studios to stream to YouTube? Try it out 1 week.
Well, I'm not good. Next week I won't be here anyway, so sure. Maybe I'll
wait a second.
I can come on and say something depending on what's going on at HeroesCon, you know. But I won't be
well, maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, we shouldn't experiment next week
live from HeroesCon.
Yeah, that would be cool. That's why we shouldn't experiment for next week.
I've always
just in
kind of
case.
thought about it to help out, even on the studio, but it's never really really presented an easy way to do it. I was always in somewhere else, you know.
Yeah. Well, if you could try, if you're willing to try, I want you to do it.
All right.
I think it'd be awesome. I think people would love it to see someone streaming from HeroesCon. You know,
we went over who's going to be at. Like they have the official guest list, and then there's the people that are like paying for tables. So,
yeah. Did they have like the artist list out now?
They've had the artist list out forever. They've had it since last year. It's huge.
No, I thought there was a difference between like there's like artists, maybe it's vendors, because there's like two different categories, and one of them they didn't have up.
That would probably be vendors. They have the artist list up, but the issue is like people like, let's say Luke and stuff aren't on it because I think they're buying tables. I think that book is the guests that they have coming in. So you see, like I'm like Phil's going to be there, and Luke, Phil Diaz, Luke, Michael Rushbrook. They're really not on that list. Sometimes those guys are. Rini, I'm not sure why, but she's usually in an indie island. But like guys like Andy or like Michael Golden are on like the guest list. You know, like there's a big list of like pros and stuff. We went over it a little bit. I can go over it more here.
Yeah, go over it. Sure. Pull it up or whatever you want to do.
I don't know. I can pull it up, I guess. It's kind of small. Let me see if I can pull it up. If not, I'll read it out again.
I'd like to go to it someday, but it's like on the worst time of year for me. There's like 3 different things.
You want to pull it up, Marcus?
If you want to, sure. It's just on the website. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is.
So how was your California adventure, Marcus?
Oh, it was great. We went and we saw, they had we stayed in a Airbnb, everybody, my brother. Where is it? I went to pull it up so I don't have you. So let me go back to Restream. And unfortunately, he's like 500 pounds. He's lipedema in his legs. And there's wraps around it. He walks with a cane and he can't get up off the couch. So that made me sad. I was really sad. And his wife has a bad knee. She's like using a walker. And he's like a year younger than me. So that's really, that was sad. I mean, but he had a good time anyway. And my sister was there, and my mother-in-law, and so we went. It was a lovely ceremony, the graduation, and then we went to vineyards and basically got drunk at all these vineyards, because that's all in wine country there. So we went from like Davis to Sonoma. We stayed in Sonoma for a couple of days, and then we went to the Charles M. Schultz Museum.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I thought you would like that. It was really great. Yeah, it's his.
Where is that located?
That's in where is that? Hold on. It's in Santa Rosa, California. It's like 20 minutes from Sonoma. And it's a pretty big museum. There's a ton of like original artwork and everything. And they tell you what nib he used and ink,
Really? Okay.
You can't buy his nib. It went out of business while he was drawing, and he bought all the stock, and it lasted till he passed. And you could see the difference, like how his line started getting shaky in the last year, 2 years,
Yeah.
He was getting sick and old. And
Hi, Carrie.
and I bought his ink. I just sent for his ink. He used Higgins India ink. Like, this is the ink before they made Higgins Black Magic. I don't know if it's
Is
the same.
that the original India ink?
That's what they say.
Huh.
So it's in a glass bottle, and I'm running out of ink anyway, so I'm gonna try it out.
Did they have
it was
originals?
A lot of fun. The whole thing was a lot of fun.
Scripts?
Hold on, I'm gonna sharpen my pencil.
Hello, Zombie
What's up,
Boy.
Draw? Did
Hello.
everybody say hi to Zombie Boy, Draw Zombie?
Hello to Carrie and Haldir in the chat.
Such beautiful country. It's so beautiful up there. It's hard to believe when you're up there and you're in that place, like it's beautiful weather and all that, and it's cool in Northern California. It's really hard to believe that California is in the trouble they have, and they have terrible government, and it's just so nice,
Yeah, that's
it's hard to see. Like,
that's why everybody wanted to move there.
yeah, exactly. You can see why. And it's lovely. Like, the food is expensive. Like, the gas is expensive, just like they say, and the food's expensive. But the food, feels a little fresher. Like, even, you know what I mean? Even at the regular place, it's really a shame. The whole thing with the California's problems,
The fentanyl's fresher too.
Yeah, we had a great time. And then my wife drove back. My son has to drive to his new job, his intern job. They have to do, it's like a doctor. So he has a job, but it's like an internship. And so she stayed behind and drove back to Florida with him all the way. She just got home yesterday.
Oh, really? So he went to school in California, but his internship is in Florida.
Well, they have all these externships from the school, but this is out. You're still on your internship when you're a doctor, even though you're out of school.
Yeah, what do they call it? Not fellowship, but
and his girlfriend she's going to be home. She's going to be in California somewhere. So she just got back. That's in Stewart, but he's like right near the water in Florida. Like, he doesn't get fazed by any of that stuff because he was a doctor and they moved him from like place to place so quick. Like, he doesn't get fazed by that. Like, he's been in Singapore for 6 weeks. Wisconsin, the zoo in Wisconsin, the San Diego Zoo, all other zoos. I don't even know them all because that's how they do it. That's how they do the whole thing, right? So we're really proud of him. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah. I mean, did
my other son was
your
there,
retirement plan?
Yeah, I hope so. I really haven't seen him in, like, it doesn't seem that long because between like 25 and 27, 20, they all like to seem the same age to me. But I haven't seen him in like years because when he came up because he's far away, coming home for Christmas and Thanksgiving particularly is very difficult, and
Sure.
And my dad broke his leg and I had to go down to Florida and help him. So I missed his trip in for the holidays. Like, they came in like after Christmas.
Oh, that's terrible.
This year. So I was really happy to go. So what is Omer doing?
I'm over here trying to set up Rumble, the studio thing, so we could try it next week.
Oh,
But we'll save it for the following week because that way Marcus could come in on if he goes to Heroes Con. We'll save it for the following week.
Well, they're counting on me to go to Heroes Con. We're going to see you at Heroes Con. So
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
we'll start
I'm
pumping
definitely
it all this next week that you're going to Heroes Con for sure.
Yeah, Heroes Con correspondent Marcus Extreme Kelligrew.
Yeah, here we go.
For the
I mean, I have to
for
see
the Hump
Rich.
Day show. Yeah,
they were promoting. I wonder if we can get Rich on this show, on our show, either this show or the other one. He has a book he does with Keith Champagne, the inker from DC Comics.
Yeah.
They do their own. He crowdfunds. But Keith Champagne is not like conservative, but he's a friend of all those guys. You know, he's worked with Andy and Rich does this Punch 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of like the X-Men, except they're all animals and they all have mental problems.
Oh, so like everybody here.
Really funny book. And my friend Rich draws it. He's doing Andy's friend first. And he's local here. You know, I had the first couple of them. They're really funny. The second one, and the art gets better. He's a good artist. He used to be a police guy. He's an older guy, like older, 50, whatever. But he used to be a police officer here in Charlotte. And now they're doing the last one. Yeah, it's really funny. And it's on Backer Kit.
Is Backer Kit like a separate platform? Because I know
Now
people
it is.
use it for Kickstarter.
But now
it's
it
a
is.
separate thing now, huh?
They like Backer. They started on Kickstarter, and they like Backer Kit because he was explaining why he's on Backer Kit, because Andy and Dennis really didn't know that much about it. It's like a Kickstarter, but you stand out more because you're not in. He feels like they get lost a little bit on Kickstarter. But he already funded. He was funded $1,200, and they're just funded in a couple of days. Unlike some people even having trouble to get to the $1,000, which I'm not going to say who. We might ask people to back that book, but later, because I'm going to be nice. But you know, people even have trouble getting at that.
Are we going to back that book? I don't think I'm going to back that book. Maybe the digital.
Which one?
What are we talking about? Which book?
I'm talking about.
You talking about Mike Barron's book?
No, Mike Barron's book. I backed. No, I was talking about Keith Champagne and Rich Donkey's book.
I was talking about that other guy who might not put a book out after all.
I think a lot of people decide not to back. Well, I don't want to talk about it. I think a lot of people decided not to back his book. I think that that'll be good enough. I can talk from there. I think that's a problem. I think it's not. You can't take any chances nowadays with backing books and not backing books and stuff. You just can't. Any type of thing that could turn somebody off is gonna. They're not gonna spend the money. It's you know.
Yeah.
Because even a $10 book is still $20 because you have to pay the shipping. The shipping is really the problem, you know.
Yeah, like I backed Donald DeLay's book.
Which one
is
is
that?
that?
It was only $10, but the shipping was also $10.
Right. Which is Donald DeLay's? Which one? His daughters?
Yeah, Amelia.
Yeah, that's cute. Well, I having trouble backing money wise lately, so I don't know how much I'm going to back on anything. So we'll see. But
my shipping's 15. What the hell?
I have a gift card I won from work, and I've been backing with that, but I can only back on I can only back on this is crazy, but I can only back on Fund My Comic. They won't take gift cards anymore. Indiegogo and stuff.
Really?
Indiegogo and Kickstarter won't take them anymore. That when I first started, I used to back because I got gift cards from work instead of like they get $100 gift card for $150, and I backed all these books. And then all of a sudden they stopped somewhere in the last year, and so you know, and I also use it to sometimes hide the money I'm spending. So
you got a problem. Gotta hide it.
Well, I don't want to go into it, but now I got this $250 gift card because I won the NCAA. I came in second in the NCAA bracket, so at work.
What is that?
The NCAA bracket, you know, the basketball.
No.
Well, kick him.
Well, where did Omer go?
I don't know. I mean, people have to know what real life is. I mean, we have to. People here have to know what real life is, and you know, college basketball. People play basketball in college.
I've seen it. Yes.
Well, and they have an NCAA. They have a tournament every year. 64 teams are in it.
Okay.
Go Zags.
Yeah, like the Zags, they're in it they're good every year. Right, exactly.
Sorry, I'm here. Having connecting issues, as always.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
I'll be back.
Regardless, it's a big contest, and I came in second. So,
well, good for you. Did you get something for it?
Yeah, I got a $250 gift card for it.
Nice. What kind of gift card? Just
it's a Visa gift card.
Okay.
So,
like instruments or like just Spotify?
No, just the gift card to spend money is general.
Oh.
Spotify would be cool, I guess. I don't know if I'd spend that much money on Spotify though, but that's interesting. This is the weirdest stream ever.
Why?
Because you're back because you haven't been here like for most of it.
Sorry, I was setting up the Rumble thing. It's set up now, so it'll stream now for not next week, but the following week. We'll try the Rumble Studio, and I have it set up so it'll stream to Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and X all at the same time. And it looks like it's all for free.
No, that's good.
Nice.
And I'm so not next week, but the following week we'll start streaming from the Rumble Studio and see how that works out for a while. I'm always willing to try new things. And guys, if it crashes and burns for one show for whatever reason, it's okay. We've had many crash and burns, and we've still survived.
That's standard. If it didn't crash and burn, that'd be concerning.
Yeah. Oh wow, we could even enroll in ads that we could read during the live streams so that I can get paid.
Nice.
You guys want to read some ads for me?
What kind of ads?
Well, it's about propecia and about erectile dysfunction, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, and anal bleeding.
Dysfunction.
Cool.
What was the anal one? What was that?
Anal bleeding. How to prevent anal bleeding from the HIVs.
That's how.
There we go. Butt plugs.
Just plug it.
Geez. Plug it up. Just plug it up. Plug it.
So what else is going on?
So I've been helping Rex last 2 days with his designing like the back of a card for him or whatever, and apparently he helped design it. He did some of the work, guys. You know, even though I did it all on the computer, like he told me what to do. Like he came up with the idea, even though I did it all on the computer and sent him and prepped the files. Like I did all the work. He just sat there, and when I sent him versions of it to look at, can you add a little sepia to the background?
Oh, there goes Omer
there
again.
He goes.
Who is he talking about?
He's talking about
butt
card
plugs
correct.
and erectile dysfunction.
The art correct?
He was designing. Sounds like he was disgruntled because he was helping out Rex yet again, and then Rex is saying, "I designed it," not giving Omer credit.
Well, he told him what to do. Without his guidance, Omer.
Well, I think this happens. I think this happens a lot to Omer, and he's starting to get annoyed.
Yeah, I can see that.
Rex.
Why can't Rex do it?
I don't know.
Oh, you'll have to ask Omer when he
gets
returns.
back.
Would you say he has a erectile dysfunction?
I think so. We should bring that up during Rex's show, as a matter of fact. That's a good one. What are you working on, Dale?
Well, I got my comic book out, and
it's on
Global Comics.
Okay,
I'll
I
be
have to
putting it
look
up on
for
my
it.
website when I redesign my website, which I need to do. And then I bought this little sketchbook, and I was like, well, you know what? Since this is a drawing show, I'm going to start drawing on it with pen and ink as practice. And I got a little stand for my webcam and hooked it up there so I don't have to be on camera anymore. You're the only person who's brave enough to show up on camera now, Marcus.
That's why people like me.
Yeah, you're probably right. You just can't connect with people like
I think
Omer
that there'll be people. I don't know
me
who's in
anymore.
I don't know who's in the chat tonight. I see Eric and Boyd and Smokey the Concat.
What's up,
is in
Smokey
chat.
the Concat?
And I'll see Smokey at the con.
Oh, that's right. He usually goes to
I see
Heroes Con,
Smokey
doesn't
a
he?
lot at the con. Yeah.
You going to Heroes Con, Eric and Boyd? Oh, K-pop Junkie's here too. Is she going to the con? It's the place to be, apparently.
We know that we'll see Jason, Unhinged, and Luke. Luke is going to be there, Death Metal Hero, like last year.
Yeah, his
And
lady usually goes.
And besides, I'll get the list. I mean, he has the list pulled up, but he's been so distracted, he hasn't really been able to look at it.
Is he having connection issues?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Sort of. Yes.
Yeah. So I got the
I'm
shitty
looking
mic.
at my phone, and when the game is over, I'll look at my. So I got the guest list here, and I went through it, and Smokey will hear some of it. And Raul and T says I'm a cool dude. Well, thank you. So here's the featured guest list. So Arthur Adams.
Oh, and well, there's a superstar right there.
Yeah, this is how it is. I mean, I could go through each and every one. I try to pick out the ones. Joel Adams, which I think I went to school. Well, I don't know Joel. That's one of Neil Adams' sons, but I went to SVA at the same time as him. I knew we saw him around, but I didn't really know him. He had a big mullet. Jim Amash, who works for Archie, and does a lot of stuff for Tomorrow's. Kari Andrews, the Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, he's
Mark
kind of a
Bagley.
hot artist now.
I mean, Chris Anderson, Bill Ahmed from Foxtrot, the Foxtrot comic strip guy. You know that comic strip?
Oh, well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Mark Bagley, Darryl
Yeah.
Banks, Green Lantern fame. 90s Green Lantern, Darryl Banks. Mike Barron, who I did have dinner with. Well, I had dinner in the group. I didn't just have dinner with just him. But I had dinner with Mike Barron last year. And Pat Broderick.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah.
get to go. He always says he always goes, but he didn't get to go last year. His car air conditioning broke down. Brett Bean, the D-Orc guy, that hot
Oh
comic.
yeah, he's really hot right now
He's
too.
probably going to have a big line.
Oh, I'm
Sometimes
sure.
I don't have any lines. You'd be surprised. John Beatty, the inker, in which
Oh, yeah.
I saw him last year, and I encouraged him to troll Aaron's chat even harder than he usually does. And so I'm going to say hi to him again this year. And he's the first guy I contacted because of the internet. I emailed him and I asked him what brush he uses, and he told me out of the blue. You know.
Oh, that's nice.
He's a really nice guy. I
Well,
said, "Why
what
don't you
brush
troll
was it?
Andy?" Because he used to be in a studio with Andy Smith. He goes, that's too easy.
I think he used to be on the old Dixonverse message boards too, if I remember
Probably,
correctly.
probably. He is one of the great inkers of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, the Concat's going to be there. Let's see, Ryan Benjamin, the image and Marvel artist, and does a Andy Bennett. I don't know who Andy Bennett is. This guys I don't know. Steve Bird I've heard of. A couple Archie comic. Craig Boldman, he does Archie. Tim Bradstreet, his first appearance. Brett Breeding, another great inker, is going to be there. June Brigman, who I know from White Plains, New York.
Is Greg Land on the list?
Greg
I wanted
Land
to
is
sign
on
all
the
my
list.
Janet Jameson DVDs.
Yeah, okay. Mark Buckingham, the Fables artist.
Mark Buckingham's good.
He's good. There were all these guys. I mean, Cullen Bunn, these guys I don't even know. Bob Camp. Bob Camp, creator of Red and Stimpy. Eric Canetti. We all know Eric Canetti.
Oh, yeah. I just watched his show. Have you ever watched
I've seen his show. I like his show.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Let's see. Keith Champagne, who I mentioned before. And he'll be sitting near Andy Smith, so I'll see a lot of Keith Champagne. Mark Chiarello, Chris Claremont, Dennis Cowan. Let's see. Mike DiCarlo.
Oh, yeah.
Tom DeFalco. I saw him last year, and I never said, he was just walking by me. I go, "You're the man." He goes, "Who, me?" I go, "Yeah, you." He was laughing. Todd DeZago. Michael Dooney, TMT. Colleen Doran. Dave Dorman. Nick Brigada. He's a hot artist. Absolute Batman, right?
Oh, yeah. He might have the largest line at the show.
You know who had the largest line the last couple of years? Who was that? Scotty Young. He always has a huge line.
Oh, yeah. I've never read I Hate Fairyland, but it's a huge book.
Kieran Dwyer is there. Steve Epting. He's from North Carolina. There's a lot of guys I don't know that are more modern Marvel and DC artists. Dave Finch is going to be there.
Oh, yeah. Dave Finch.
See, there's so many people. It's hard to get a big line. You can't see all these people. Dan Fraga, Ron Friends. Fraga's going to be on the other side of Andy like he was on last year.
Oh, is Shane Davis going to be there?
No, Shane Davis isn't there this year. Danny Friesen, the Wonder Woman artist, is going to be there. Well, Dave Finch is a loser, Art of Roy. Art Adams is a loser. He wasn't here for the beginning. Jose Garcia Lopez. Carrie Gamble. Carrie Gamble's good. Gary Gianni. Chris Giarusso. The Mini Marvels, the guy, the cartoonist. Michael Golden. Randy Green, Witchblade fame. Sanford Green. Mike Grell again. I saw him last year. Kevin Grievous is going to be there. First time he's ever been there. Larry Hama, Bo Hampton, Scott Hanna.
Cully Hampton, doesn't he have a book that's popular right now? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Hamner? No. These guys go without books. They just this is a thing they all do. They all go to Heroes Con. They don't that's like an every year thing. Clayton Henry, Josh Hood. Klaus Jansen's going to be there again.
Oh, I love Klaus Jansen.
Daniel Warren Johnson is going to be there. J.G. Jones, Joel Jones, Joe Jusko again. I don't see all these people. They're all there at the same time I'm there, but you can't get to all these people. You know, I'm visiting with our guys that we know. Ray Chrissing. There's Greg Land, Greg LaRock.
Arthur Roy's a fan, isn't he?
Yeah, well, Jay Lee. Jay Lee's had a lot of shows around here. I wonder if he lives around here. Steve Lealoha, Rick Leonardi. I know Jay Lee lived years ago.
California.
Jeff Loeb in his first comments. I didn't see some of these guys before.
I'm going to ask Jeff. I want to ask Jeff Lowe about Hush 2 and why it's so bad.
I like Kevin McGuire, Clay Mann, Alex Maleev.
Because Jim's dealing with the diabetes.
Jose Marzan Jr., an inker, the inker. I know Chris McJunk. I was in a comic with Chris McJunkin. Bob McLeod, he's always there. Mike McCone.
I was in a
Adrian
comic with
Mello.
Marcus Pilgrim.
I'm not officially. Well, I am a guest, kind of with somebody, but I'm not officially a guest. Ann Nocenti, Phil Noto, Kevin Nolan is going to be there.
Oh, nice.
Pat Olaf, he's going to be sitting next to Ron Friends because I looked at the seating thing. Tom Morzakowski, Paul Pelletier, Mark Pennington, Rick Parker, Coy Sam. Stephanie Phillips does all these shows too. I wonder if she lives around here, the writer.
Dude, this show sounds as big as like San Diego Comic-Con. Or
It's huge. It's huge. It's like when I moved here and I went to the first couple of shows in 2008, 2009, it was big. But now it's like twice the size. You can't get, like I was talking to Chad Townsend, and he was way on the other side from where like Andy Smith was or Dan Fraga.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't get back there until you have to make a journey.
Yeah.
Stephen Platt, and then there's a whole that goes in the L and it goes on all the other side another way, and that's where all the guys that are like sponsored by like the Comics Defense Legal Fund and all those guys. Because one time Billy sat with those guys, and that was annoying because he wanted to be down here. Billy and Andy are next to each other. Stephen Platt's going to be there again. Wendy and Richard Peeney.
I heard Platt is back in comics because he got fired off that AI bit.
It's Carl Potts. I talked to Carl Potts a couple of years ago. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, he seems
Prado.
Cool from every time I hear about him.
What, you have Carl Potts?
Yeah. Who was talking about it? It must have been Aaron Lopresti or somebody.
He comes up because he was an editor, so a lot of the guys work for him. And then when he did Punisher War Journal, he laid the book out for Jim Lee for the first like 12 issues.
Oh, really?
Because he's an artist as well, yeah.
Yeah, because he used to, wasn't he like an inker on Superman or something like that?
Yeah. Ron Randall, Tom Rainey, Rod Rice. Let's see who else. Roy Richardson, I know him from Andrew Robinson's a pretty big name. John Romita Jr. is going to be there.
Oh, wow.
And it's hard to see him. It's hard to see guys like that. Like when they're sponsored and then it's a VIP meet. They did that with Alan Davis too. It was hard to see them. Bud Root, I know Bud. Bud's a great guy. Bud really. Don Rosa, the duck artist.
Oh, I'm a big fan of Don Rosa.
Yeah, he's going to be there.
Absolutely.
Joe Rubenstein, Craig Russo, another guy who does that type of cartooning. Jim Rugg. I don't know if I'll say hello.
John Ross is he on the list?
Alex Saviak, Mark Schultz.
What about George Lowe?
No, we were past the L's, so.
Oh.
Tom Scioli, Tim Seeley. I guess it's, let's see who else. Some of these guys that are on these lists, I don't really know. Louise Simonson, Walt Simonson, Don Simpson. I did talk to Don Simpson last year. He ended up being a nice guy. I thought he was going to be cranky. Uko Smith. Let's see. John K. Snyder. Scott Snyder's going to be there Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, he'll have a big one too.
Yeah, Jim Starlin. I'd like to talk to Jim Starlin, but I was at a con sitting across from Jim Starlin at one of the early New York cons, and he was a little standoffish, to say, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Joe Staten, he's there a lot. Brian Stelfreeze.
He's got to be getting up there. He was old 20 years ago.
Yeah, no, he looks old. His wife usually goes with him. Carl Story, William Stout. Let's see. Ben Temple, Roy Thomas is going to be there Saturday. Frank Thierry, Billy Tucci. I'm coming to the end.
I know that name.
Noah Van Sciver.
That's the only name I know.
Charles Vess. Weed, you know.
Or is it Weiss?
Well, Lost in Wallace, Matt Webb, Greg Bow, Lee Weeks.
Oh, I love Lee Weeks.
Matt Waringo, Mike Waringo's brother. Inker Keith Williams, he's a nice guy. Ron Wilson. There's Scotty Young. That's the guest list. But that doesn't mean who's there. There's other people who buy. These are the guests they get in. There's already there's a billion other people. Evan Dorkin, I think he canceled.
Milk and Cheese.
Yep. They already had the seating list, so there's a whole bunch of other people that are around that are bought tables that are artists and stuff. Death Metal Hero, Luke.
Yeah, I know.
He's so popular.
Irene will be there. The Zayd brothers will be there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where they are.
Jake will be there. I don't think
Jake usually sits with Irene.
Narwhal is going this year.
Yeah, I met him last year.
That sounds fun.
It is fun. I mean, it's tiring too, though.
Reading that list sounded tiring.
I am tired. It's the second time I did it in a week too. But Artist Alley tables. The guys in the back. You just take a. Usually I walk around with Mike Griever, Matt Megaman MG in the chat, Matt Moromi at the shows.
Yeah, Moromi goes to a lot of these shows, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know Moromi pretty well now. Matt Yackey, we talk to. He usually comes. He's from,
Doesn't he normally sit with Frega?
Sometimes he usually hasn't had a table the last couple of years, but he really is a nice guy. It's just all beyond. Meeting everybody in person is beyond all the. It's different than all the drama. I'm not involved with them in a personal level, so I might as well be nice guys. So I'm not going to say, "Oh, I don't agree with you because of this." That doesn't make any sense to me. That's all gone when you see people in person.
You need to go to Australia and meet up with Liam.
Well, I think Matt Webb. I think that Liam's a different issue, man.
What a piece of work.
That's a good way of saying it, man. I think that's a great way of saying it. Oh, I saw my friend Andy Fish here last year. His sons have a comic store. I wonder how he's doing. Charles Vess has a lot of room. There's the 1,000. Some of the bigger names are there. They don't know much about crowdfunding. Heroes aren't hard to find, so they kind of get these. Right, well, Arteroy, it's not my fight. Arteroy says it ain't my fight. That's exactly right. So when you say I've met Phil Diaz there, I've had a nice conversation with him. What am I going to do? And then at this point, I'm already doing I'm doing a comic with John's Longbox, and say, what if Phil Diaz? I'm gonna be mean to somebody, and what if Phil Diaz wanted me to do a 5-page story or something? I'm not gonna turn that down because it doesn't make sense to me. I'd rather not. I'd rather have it be everybody get along, but that's not how it is.
Professional.
You got to try.
That's lost.
I'm trying to figure out. It's like seeing Vaughn Coleman. I can see Vaughn Coleman at all these shows, although I don't know where he is on this show.
He's been going nuts. I follow him on Twitter, and he's in Utah at a Comic-Con right now.
He's doing the same thing. You know that guy Paul Thayer?
Yeah. I think he's buddies with Paul Thayer.
Yeah, he's friends. Yeah, I met Paul last year at the con.
Butt buddies?
No, Paul's married and has a kid. His wife is really cute. He's a really nice kid. And,
they could still be butt buddies, Marcus. I saw that video earlier today.
But if you want to think that, it makes you feel better.
Well, I think you were right when you said Omer was gay earlier, Marcus.
Oh God. Dale, I watched that video with Vaughn in Utah earlier. He's like the Apache Motel.
Is that where he's at?
Yeah, he kept saying the Apache Motel. The Apache. You know what I mean? Like, it was so weird. And what is up with that hair? Bro, cut your hair. It's so disgusting. He looks...
You know what it looks like?
What does it look like?
I posted a picture underneath it once. There's an old Jimmy Buffett album cover where it's like Jimmy's like smiling. It's like when he's young and has hair. The hair is exactly like Vaughn's. It's uncanny.
Vaughn needs a haircut.
Where'd you post that? Was it on X? I want to see this.
Yeah, it was on X like a long time ago.
It looks like the twink from Mad Max.
It looks like it looks happy, and it looks like it's threaded. It looks clean. Like, how does it stay so puffy? Like he's one of those guys. If you let it grow, it would like actually grow out as a white guy. Like, how does that happen? So weird. Just go cut it. It looks terrible.
Cut it, you damn hippie.
Yeah.
It was the look in the 70s.
Yeah, but like, he's such a freaking weirdo. Like,
boy, you really don't like his hair, do you?
No, it's sun your head and just go freaking like space cadet. You don't have enough of a personality to develop a style and personality.
What?
He's like a cardboard. Like a piece of cardboard. I don't know.
Are you trying to burn bridges here? Oh, Will's here.
Just a game.
Save us from Omer's vile hatred.
No, I want him to be a cool kid. Is the thing. I want him to be a cool kid, but he keeps proving us all wrong. That's the thing. You know, it's because he needs a good mentor that can like show him how to be a cool kid. Like, he hangs around with people that are far worse than he is. I think that's
share my screen, Omer.
He needs to hang out with us.
Right.
Talk about
butt
plugs and anal bleeding.
Sorry, I didn't hear it.
That's Vaughn Coleman's hair.
No, that's nice.
It's a little bit nicer, but yeah, it's pretty close.
He's even got like the same kind of smile Vaughn does. It's crazy.
Hairline.
But he doesn't have that great stash. That's what pulls that off. This great stash.
Yeah, I guess the mustache is needed, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pull off a stash. That'll look really weird.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Milk and cheese, who cares? Says Apex. Yeah, so Will watched He-Man earlier. He said it was a 7.5.
Is it
That's
out
high
now?
praise.
I thought it was coming out this weekend.
Well, they have Wednesday night, Thursday night premiere showings sometimes. That they call midnight showings, but they show it like before. I'm hearing Backrooms and Suspicious, or what's it called?
Obsession.
Obsession. Pretty good. Knockout.
Yeah,
hit.
I think I'm going to go see Backrooms.
Yeah, I want to go watch them next week. I'm going to go watch both of those.
Oh, have you seen that movie Constipation?
No, I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah, it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah. It's crowning at the moment, is what I heard. It's ready to it's gonna break a seal. It's gonna blow an O-ring.
Yeah.
Wait, we're still here.
Diddy has a small wiener, apparently.
Who's got a small wiener?
P. Diddy.
Puff Daddy?
Really?
Yeah. The P
How does Art of Roy know that?
Because he watched the porn tapes.
Ew, is there porn tapes?
Send me a link.
Ew.
What the hell? What the
Boy,
hell?
this show's going downhill, Omar. I'm sorry.
Well, it's my fault. I'm not around to steer the ship with this shitty microphone situation.
Yeah. I noticed your microphone went down the tubes.
You need a better microphone.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We raised funds for one.
Yeah.
We raised funds for one. It's gonna get ordered soon. Let's see if Omer attended.
You know, Omer, Don didn't have these problems.
Yeah. God didn't. But
Did
you
say
do.
God?
What does that say?
God or Don?
Don or both.
God. I heard God.
Both and Don.
They're the same person.
John is
Well, the problem is I'm just glad I don't have a roof leakage problem.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. I flipped on YouTube on Saturday, and I was like, "Oh, look, it's Drawing Enemies is on," and like right below it in my suggestions was Dawn with his roof caved in. I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, your heart went out and fell out and everything, right? And you're like, "Oh God, poor boy."
His ceiling caved in for your sins.
Yep.
It's loaded down beyond his.
Well, Don is wondering what he did to have his roof cave in.
Yeah. Well, it ain't my fight, like Carter Roy says. That ain't my fight.
We tried to help him.
Yeah, we tried, man. Let's see. Saturday night Weston party is always the best. Wait, what does that mean? Who's Weston?
Michael
Hank
Weston?
Barrett? Oh, Mike Weston.
I don't know.
Mark Schultz will be awesome to meet. Yeah, it would be awesome to meet Mark Schultz. See, seen one Asian, seen them all. Rice is rice. Oh God. All right. That was terrible. About blacks. Let's see, John's
Don't tell
long
James
box.
Lee that.
I mean, John's long box. Apex. Yeah,
What is-
Schlong box. Let's see, Dale says back Heroic Tales Christmas edition.
That's
So
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice of you, John. That was nice of you.
Bunch of haters.
It's got
I've been reposting it.
Yang Fu, Ling Fu, what's it
King
called?
Fu.
Yeah.
Fu.
Bless you, King Fu.
Is your story in there, Marcus?
No, I'm not done.
I
with
thought
it.
with Poinsettia, it might be.
Well, we talked about that. He gave out a lot of work. Well, not a lot of work. 6 to 8 pages to a bunch of guys. Me, Stippling Lawn, this guy Arkham, this guy for Bikini Girl. I think that guy went crazy on him. And he said, and he told us, just get it done don't worry about it. Like whoever gets done, Luke Stone. And his publishing plans are kind of fluid.
Super
And
cool.
There's no John's Longbox. Jesus, I thought that was obvious. And he said there's no deadline, and there's some times when he said, "Oh, don't work on it right now." I was going to get started right away. Then I did the 2-pager for him instead. I did the 2-pager for him. So now I'm still working on it, and maybe this will be in Heroic Tales 4 or 5, I guess. But he stopped Heroic Tales to do the Christmas special, because we wanted to get a comic out by Christmas.
Well, what he should do is once his campaign's completed, bring it back in October or something, run it for a month.
Like a second
building
chance.
up to the Christmas spirit. Yeah.
Well, the books are mainly finished, so he doesn't have a high funding goal because it's already done. So, I mean, the whole thing makes me nervous, but I'm not the one doing the book, crowdfunding the book. So So, like, the next book after that's going to be Patriarch #1.
It's tough to do ongoings on a crowdfunding schedule.
I thought the Patriarch came out already.
It came out.
Patriarch has been
Yeah,
featured.
it's kind of, sort of. Go ahead. The Patriarch came out in Heroic Tales #1. His original idea was to have the Patriarch as the anchor character and have a backup of one of these other characters, or Unheroic Tales, some other, but things are fluid, it's crowdfunding. So
Good to see you, Belmont.
Well, thank you,
Okay,
Apex. I'm getting.
Look, I got Heroic. I got Heroic Tale here. You all want to see it? I can pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up and pull it out.
That's what I say. Pull up, yo. Pull up.
Take off your pants and jacket.
What well said, sir. Well said. Well said. Yeah. Pull it out. Take off your pants and jack it off. And jack it off. Wait.
The Patriarch is the inspiration for Purple Spandex Man in my comic.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yes.
Have you guys?
You gotta be kidding me.
Let me show you a little.
Have you guys heard of Junk Punch? It's the greatest new comic that's coming out, I think, this week.
Oh, there he is.
It's an indie comic called Junk Punch. Junk Punch. Junk Punch. Yeah.
No.
I'll pull it up in a little bit so y'all can see it.
Purple Spandex. So tell us about Purple Spandex Man.
He's your typical Superman-esque superhero. He wears purple spandex that's really skin tight. It might as well be his skin. You get to see all the features. And he ends up saving our protagonist here and realizes he's an illegal alien. And he tries to seek out justice. But he gets his ass handed to him. As well as half the city.
By the illegal alien?
He is an illegal alien.
Oh, no.
Because he came from Mars. And then he got infected with an alien entity. So he's an alien in like the literal sense. Is that Elvis Man? What's going on there?
That's King Fu.
All right.
He's a cross between Bruce Lee and Elvis, apparently. That's his new hot character. And in this story, he goes back to Vietnam to find an MIA person.
So it's like a retro story?
Yeah, it's like in the 70s, I think, that story. I think. And then the backup story is the Patriarch who helps out Santa Claus helps out Santa Claus, I think.
Oh, okay, of course, because it's at Christmas.
The first story happens during Christmas time, but isn't specifically like a Christmassy story, but the second one is.
Yeah, look at the big sack on him. Bulging.
And that's by his new artist, Andreas. A different, another guy that he got to do work. The colorist suggested him. Maybe his first comic work is pretty good.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Elvis. That's the best character.
Yeah, that's why he did it. He rushed to get that character in. That character is going to be a Heroic Tales 3 as well. And then he came up with this. This is like an experiment to see if he can get a book out by Christmas.
Well, I mean, That's 6 months.
Right.
And you said it's mostly done. So
it's not it's mostly done. So, and it's not a long, big book, it's a, regular 32 pager. It's not like 72 pages.
I like how phallic the title is.
That's funny. Now we're quiet.
I'm just admiring his muscles.
That's the campaign. He's got 2 pages in the last one. It's only like a couple. I think it's 5 or 6. It's like 6 pages. So he didn't kill you showing too many pages of the patriarch story.
Can we zoom in on that butt right there? I'm flying in.
Right here?
Yeah, right there. Zoom in, enhance.
Enhance. Dude, this isn't that kind of show.
Did they model the Gatriarch? Roy said, did they model the Gatriarch after Sontag or PTP? Well, I don't know if John knew who I don't know if John know those guys when he came up with these characters or not. But I don't think so.
That's a hard pose right there, that angle.
I enhanced 200%. It looks like a chicken leg.
Yeah, kind of.
You see, it looks like
I would have
drawn it slightly.
It's kind of meaty.
Is that what that's called?
I don't know. I'm trying to interpret all the subtext going on.
I would have drawn it so you could see his bulge a little better.
What is going on here, by the way? When did this show?
I don't know.
It's a weird pose.
I'm just looking at the pose.
The pose flying in.
This is.
It's kind of weird that
this channel's been reclassified to homoerotic.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
I agree with you. This is really concerning.
Yeah, what are you doing, zombie boy? Bringing all that gay energy.
Oh yeah, we'll scroll down one page and you tell me what's gay and what's not. Keep going. Keep going.
Look at that. Look at that fake family he has.
He's got like 8 kids.
Last panel right here. You tell me what's going on.
Oh, you know what he's doing in there?
It's another shower. They were in the shower last.
See,
I know. I thought of the same thing. I did think of that.
You know what? Maybe John's Longbox likes a lot of showers. Same.
I would have pulled the camera back a little.
I think the shower makes sense. Like he's taking shower out of a hard day superhero wing.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's the thinking. Knowing a little inside information as I do.
But we don't need to see those scenes unless it's a hot chick. Like it's a guy, we never need to see those scenes ever.
I realize that. I do realize that, Omer, but I'm not involved with the story.
See another phallic-looking temple right there. They're pointing at it. Say, "Oh, look, it's so big."
He's like, "Oh God, there's a temple there.
A big American temple."
There's a big American temple.
And Elvis is like, "Nah, mine's bigger." Yo,
the book is $10 plus $10 shipping.
He doesn't talk like Elvis. He talks like an Asian guy.
I don't know. I think he talks a little more like Elvis.
Look at how he has to sit in a chair with his legs spread as wide as they can because of
Johnny Bravo
nutsack.
Man,
Bravo. I remember Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
Got it. Why can't we blonde girl?
Arthur Roy says, well, Sheldon says, where's Carrie to heckle Longbox for not showing Longbox? Does John Longbox have 8 kids? No, Apex, he doesn't have kids at all. A lot of mundane garbage in that book. Doesn't JLB think beyond his mundane life? Well, Arthur Roy, all I have to say is writers.
Wait,
the writers are all like that, Arthur Roy. They put a lot of that stuff in.
Yes,
I'm not going to just blame John for that.
He's got
the only thing worse than artists are writers.
I think I would agree with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are these real merchandise? This shirt?
Yes, those are T-shirts he has in his house.
And the only thing worse than writers are publishers.
Yeah.
Yes, these are
The only thing worse than publishers are YouTube streamers.
You can buy those shirts. That's a King Fu hoodie.
One complaint about it, it looks AI from like the texture, unfortunately.
Belt buckle.
Yeah, I don't disagree about that. Those do.
Yeah, they look over-rendered.
Looks like some good AI crop to me.
Was it drawn or is it AI?
I think he said it wasn't AI. It just has a filter on it. But
Marcus, can we show the altered version of that one?
The what?
Can we show the altered version of this one?
You can show that. I'm not involved. Oh yeah, you can show that. That's fine.
Oh, okay. I'll show it a little bit.
No, actually, don't. He doesn't know anybody did that. Don't do that. Don't.
Okay, don't.
Yeah, don't. I'm thinking twice. He doesn't know anything about that. That was done in a DM-ish in an email, and I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in a text. So let's not do that.
It was funny.
Now the guy who sent it wouldn't care if you did it or not. To me, but I don't know how John would feel about it.
Yeah. That's why I asked you.
That was funny though. You could send it to Dale in a DM. You're allowed to do that.
Somebody posted it in like the show.
Yeah, he's
he doesn't see that. That's cool.
He's in the group. Yeah, he saw it.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's cool. That was funny. Nick did that.
I was like, wait. Oh, blah blah blah. Like I didn't even notice that till afterwards. Like it was funny as fuck.
It is. It's funny. Nick did that. That was really funny. You always bust my chops.
Holy shit. Let me take this off here.
Phil
it says Backrooms made $81 million this past weekend. Wow. Holy shit! That movie only cost $10 million to make.
Wow!
Forget comics. We need to make a movie.
Wait. Backrooms only cost $1 million to make. Obsessions cost $10 million. Yeah, it's the other way around.
Nice. How do you think He-Man's gonna do?
These other movies are blowing it out of the water already. I'm sure He-Man isn't gonna.
I'm not a big He-Man guy because I'm not. I was older when it came out, so I don't have that nostalgia for it.
Yeah, I want to watch it, but I don't care that much.
Yeah, there's want to see it, and there's like want to see it in the theater levels,
Yeah, well, I do want to see it at the movie theaters. I would like to go watch it. All these movies. I even want to watch the Michael Jackson movie, which everybody had talked about for a little bit, but nobody seems to have watched. I think it's one of those movies that they send a lot of fake people to go watch to give it a bunch of high ratings or whatever.
Maybe.
Remember how
you don't want to watch Supergirl?
Oh yeah, I want to watch that when it comes out. I think it's gonna be a train wreck, but I want to watch that train wreck. And I think the girl's kind of hot and slutty at the same time. Is that weird?
No, that's normal.
She's hot and bloody? Is that what you said?
No, hot, slutty, but she's kind of ugly, but kind of hot. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like they're like intentionally doing her hair and makeup so she looks ugly in this movie. Because I've seen publicity photos of her, and she's like, oh yeah, that's a pretty girl, and then you see her in the movie, and it's like, why is her hair all blown out? And
just roll her around in garbage.
Well, they're doing that because she's supposed to be this miserable. It's the Tom King story.
Well, she's supposed to be a haggard alcoholic, right?
Yeah, because the Tom King story where he retcon Supergirl. They had retcon Supergirl that she's actually older than Superman, and so she actually saw her planet blow up, and so she's all they decided she would be mentally messed up about that. And she's never been portrayed, and Tom King wrote it, and so he's doing the script.
Yeah, the mental genocide of her people.
So how he does his books. So
yeah.
Real quick, I just don't think she get that blue frame template.
I don't think she's cute enough. I don't think she's cute enough. Supergirl doesn't have to be a raving beauty, that's Wonder Woman or Power Girl or something. but she does have to be cute. You know, she has to look like that girl on the Supergirl TV show.
Did you know about the TV show, the girl that she's married now, right? But like towards the end of that show, like the last season or two, her and her husband made some adult videos and put them out on the internet or some shit.
No, that was
Nice.
No, they were hacked. It was the fappening. They were hacked like everybody else was hacked.
Oh, is
I don't
that
think
what
they
it was?
purposely put them out? No.
Oh, it was part
But
of
they
the
are
app.
out there. Yes, that's true.
Oh, I never do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but these people in Hollywood did that, and they sent all that stuff around, and then it got out. You could probably still find them.
Yeah.
All that stuff gets
Well,
out.
just
Yes.
send me the link, guys. You know, it's cool.
I'm just, she was in some other show.
There's a lot of
She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
well,
thought
you know, I saw that somebody posted showed all the Supergirl actresses. It's like they're all really good looking. Who was the first one? Helen
Slater.
Helen Slater.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really pretty.
Stunning. Yeah, she's stunning.
Yeah.
Let's see. Apex says, "I will buy Marcus."
Yeah. Arteroy, me too, Marcus. My barbarian is thunder. Exactly. Exactly.
Arms can't cross like that. Let me see.
Arteroy and I are the same.
You can't.
Can
What do you
we?
mean? I do that all. Doing it right now. Huh.
So you're gonna back Heroic Tales, Chris? I know you did. Did you back it already? Dale?
Yeah, I backed it.
Yeah, I did too. I feel duty bound to back it, by the way. I mean, whether I wanted to or not, I'm working with the guy.
I got crossed
I have to
arms here
support him.
too.
You know, he's gotta keep
Arteroy. I
paying
think
me.
that the forearms are too long though.
That's a good question, Apex. When is John's Longbox coming out with Villain Tales?
I don't know what he's doing. He's doing a lot of stuff. He has a billion ideas.
Mr. Idea Man.
He really is. He's really idea.
I'll be
man.
right back.
Absolutely right.
That's my character, Idea Man.
And he
He's got
doesn't
a
give
big
me a
light
hard
bulb for a
time
head.
with the drawing. He likes my drawing, so.
Arroy says, "Did you really call his comics Longbox Comics?"
He called his comics long. Yes, he calls his comics long box comics.
I'm gonna call my comics Big Black Comics, so it's BBC.
Yeah. Arroy noticed it too. What's the big long purple phallic object in the name Patriarch? Is that the eye?
I have to ask. I have to look at it again.
I'll
have to ask Nick Axe. He designed it.
Or it's a
Oh,
penis.
really?
Yeah.
It looks like a big penis. Look, here it is.
I don't
right
know
here.
if he did that on purpose or not.
See right here?
Yeah, that's the eye.
And the
Yeah.
Gina
It's
Rex.
the obelisk, I think. Supposed to
Yeah,
be
it
an
looks
obelisk.
good. I like it.
Like a big purple cat.
Masculine.
Yeah, purple spandex man from Zombie Boy coming in 2027.
Yeah, it
with
is.
a large purple cat.
Well, maybe
Let him mundane
2028,
garbage.
actually.
Doesn't JLV think beyond his mundane life? No, he thinks he's special and important. Just like Liam. No, I don't know. Oh, jeez. What are you working on, Marcus? What are you drawing tonight?
I'm working on the public eye stuff. I want to get this done before, and so he can pay me before he runs out of money.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to run out of money. I'm joking, but I do want to get this done. It's been here too long. It's driving me crazy.
Did you all hear the?
I like doing it. Actually, be honest with you guys.
You did what? You like doing it?
I kind of like drawing it. Yeah. Well, my job is when these writers these writers. Well,
In case you wanted to show something.
I didn't know I
up.
was on.
Yeah. No, that looks good. Looks fun. Is that Rex in the background there? Did you draw
Rex?
right there?
No, that's not Rex.
The old guy?
I don't have an old guy in here.
Oh.
Nice.
Why does the light? I have like no light on here, but it looks
Despite
horrible.
you.
It's dull in here, and everything. I can't show anything.
And nice big old boobies right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was told to do the big old boobies, so she's got big old boobies. I didn't draw the poinsettias on her dress. That goes last. That's a thug.
Oh, that's a
the
thug.
kidnapped poinsettia. She's supposed to be so super hot that nobody can keep her hands off her. It's based kind of a little bit on a Hernandez brothers character.
She Me Too's everybody around her.
Well, I think she doesn't Me Too. I think that's one of the issues. If she Me Too people, she'd probably be better off.
What if she gets stuck in an elevator with like 5 big black men? What would happen?
What? Are we going back to Diddy
Never mind.
parties?
Yeah, Zombie Boy's taking it to the
Thank
ditch.
you, Apex.
Yeah.
Actually, Order Roy, I see what you mean. But since I work full time, and I did a 2-page story that he sent me along with this one before. Oh, this is not erasing well. Before, so I had to do that first, and then it's a start and stop with him. So.
Yeah, Marcus, I would have gotten those pages done in a week, Marcus. Get them done and gone. Got paid.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's right.
That's the way to do it.
Did you all hear me ranting about Rex and doing some work for him?
No, I didn't hear about that. I heard that you were. I guess I must have heard part of it because you were Rex was taking credit because he suggested changes.
Kind of. Look, I'm going to show you all the art that I did the work on. And he kept sharing the credit like it was we. And I'm like, what's this we bullshit? I fucking did it all. You suggested things and you gave ideas, right? Because you commissioned the work or whatever the fuck, right? But I did all the work. What the fuck are you talking about? So he was trying to give me credit earlier today and showing the artwork off, which is cool, but he kept saying we, and I'm just like, what the fuck does he mean we? I did all the work. What are you talking about? We. Oh well, I told you to draw the guns, and I had the logo commission, I told you to put that filigree. Yeah, but you didn't say how to do it. You didn't. I mean, I did it all on the computer. I said, let me just do it, and then I'll show it to you, and then you can make suggestions, and we can go from there. But I made the whole composition up. I put it all together. Yeah, he said, "Oh, cross guns." So who's the is the idea the work, or is the finished work the work, or who? I literally did it all on the computer.
See, what it is I came up with the character name and you draw it, so it's 50
Yeah, you draw it, boy. Get all that commission. I understand it's commission, right? So and it's being directed.
Heroic Tales got a backer.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Who is that?
Wonder...
Is that you?
It wasn't
well,
me,
you
no.
ranted never, lol. Yeah. Did it all for the nookie, the cookie.
Yeah, Apex got it. Rex is Stan Lee to Omer's Jack Kirby.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel.
You're on
Sorry,
the
Dad. I
same...
didn't get a chance to read it beforehand. I apologize to you on that.
That's okay. I had 5 other beta readers, so I was surprised I got so many responses. So they found some errors, and I made some corrections.
Cool.
It's great.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Everybody go check it out. Let me pull it up too. I'll bring it up.
I didn't think Rex was such a glory hound there.
Yeah, I think it's because he's been gone for so long. He wants some acknowledgement. or something. I think he's attention. He's a little attention starved.
Maybe you should get a girlfriend.
Yeah,
I
we
think
did that
he might
one
have
woman
one.
want to have sex with him.
Sheldon says, "I think Over did exactly half the work." Shut up. That's funny. What'd you say, Adele?
Didn't he have some woman who wanted to have
Yeah,
sex with him?
he's got his girlfriend Sabrina. Sabrina, his chick, I think.
Did that end up to be his girlfriend for real?
No, I just say that, but I think if you ask me, they sound like they're dating each other. But I don't know. Nothing's been confirmed to me by either of them. But
He
I
talks
would
about
say
his
that.
whole life on his show, and he doesn't mention his girlfriend.
Yeah, well, she may have said, "Don't tell no one that I'm your girlfriend, but I'm your girlfriend." You know,
Well,
like
but
I don't want
Elsie-
everybody on the internet
maybe
to know
she's
our
cheating.
business.
Maybe she's cheating on him with Elsie.
Oh no, Elsie's
Ooh,
married.
yeah.
Elsie's not like that.
Oh, he's still married?
Still, yeah.
He's like
How old is
90
Rex?
years old.
How old are you, Marcus? Are you older? You're older, right, than Rex?
I'm 4 days older than Rex.
4 days older.
So how did Rex get his computer back? Did he get Haldir's?
No,
system?
I suggested to him to put a box fan on his actual PC with the case open because somebody told me to try that. So he's doing that, and his computer seems to stay on. It's the power supply. I'm 100% sure it's the power supply. It's overheating, and
His
it
fan
throws
is
signals.
probably dead.
Yeah.
Clean out the dust.
Yeah, he finally did that
No.
after years, bro.
Knowing Rex, that's going to be the solution until it dies again.
Yeah. Well, I already told him.
So 3 years from now, is like his power supply is going to die from being constantly overheating, and he's going to be, I don't know what's going on. Oh no!
Apex says Rex is 60. Let's see.
Rex is
Apex
60,
says,
that's
I
cool.
appreciate Overtope. Yeah. I know you do. Apex, you're the easiest person to work with. Out of everyone I've worked with and helping do stuff, Apex is the easiest one. Everybody else is
It's
fine. It's fine.
A horrible nightmare.
Rex pays me, so
Did he?
Gotta put up.
Well, he hasn't paid me yet, but he does kind of pay me something. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's Rex is pretty good. Yeah, Rex is pretty good about that.
Well, Rex makes sure that ice is off his back.
Yeah, well,
That's in the work
he makes sure the hook looks nice enough. Because to keep,
I think Omer needs a new computer.
I need
just needs a new microphone.
I need a new brain.
All right, I'm redrawing Omer's arms to see if they meet Art of Roy's standard here.
Is this not? This doesn't seem possible.
It seems possible to me. I think maybe like the right hand forearm is a little deep in the elbow crease.
Into the elbow.
That's what I'm thinking.
The only thing I see, but even then, like, it's not that big a deal, dude. It's a comic book. It doesn't have to be super realistic, bro.
It's gotta be exaggerated. It's not literal.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not doing realism. It's called comic books. It's
Might as well take a
cartooning.
photograph.
Yeah. Jeez. Ciara says, I thought he was like 70. So aren't you 59, Marcus?
I'm 60.
You're 60, so Rex is 62 as well.
Yep.
60 as well.
I'm
Let's see how this is
I'm exactly 4 days older than Rex.
Haldir says, I'll be shipping the PC soon. My car isn't working, so it's taking a while to get to the UPS store. Oh, okay, I'll let him know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Forget about that. Sell the computer and use the money to fix your car.
Yeah. So Rex, send me the money already. Send him the money, Rex. Yeah. If you get a chance, Hal, just email him. Say, hey, I have to fix my car. I can't send the PC yet. I need a couple of bucks. If you can send me the $100, I'll fix my car and send it to you faster.
Well, Rex only works 6 weeks a year as a mosquito sprayer. So
I keep telling Omer that, by the way, Arthur Roy. Read Arthur Roy. Yes, it does. Yup, yes, it does, Omer. Stop being lazy, saying it's just comics.
Oh man, Arthur Roy.
Wait, what does that mean? Like cartoony versus realistic?
Yeah, he's saying that you have to fix your anatomy.
No.
Bigger penises.
That's what it is.
That's where I went immediately.
He said, I says, I admire Arthur Roy's brutal honesty.
Yeah, right on, Apex.
And we could be talking about Liam and trying to get the channel taken down. So
I don't think we should talk about Liam.
No, I don't think so.
He'll strike the channel.
I'm not sure he knows who I am.
I'm
not sure he knows who we are. We should keep it that way.
I was in
He might
chat
know who
once
I
and
am.
he invited me on his show, but
Did he?
I've never been on his show. Yeah. This was years ago.
Because he was so Canada High.
Yeah, what's going on with that is such a shame. Striking. I never thought that was a big deal, apparently. But I'm not a clip channel either. I feel like we say something and Omer tries to say and then it comes out like a robot.
Yeah.
And then, like I'm not, and then it puts a stop to the conversation. And I don't know what to say after.
Yeah, because I don't know what Omer said.
He says gets like 2 cents daily, gets like 2 words out, and then he drops, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, this is how it was last time too.
Are you officially on the Saturday show too, Dale?
No, I'm usually busy on Saturdays, so I haven't been on the enemies. Not really. I'm never doing anything good. I'm usually like running errands or like something like that.
Yeah. No, I tried to get, like when we were in the studio, I tried to get Andy on, and he goes, I wouldn't mind going on the show, but I'm not going on Saturday. That's the one day I have with my family. I said, oh, yeah, okay. You know, and I know his family a little, and it makes sense. I mean, he works, he's like a machine, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anna.
That's
yeah, Apex says the next target is Anna, that Star Wars girl.
She already had her channel taken down once.
Yeah, I know.
And she got it restored. Well, why is he taking down all these channels?
Because he feels like he's being. They said, "Oh, what is Katie?" They said, "Well, she's got taken because she's a clip channel," but that's not why she was taken down. The official reason I heard was that it's for cyberbullying, and in YouTube, the AI is believing that it's cyberbullying. I don't know what constitutes cyberbullying. Honestly,
I don't know either.
Like in this
probably half of what we do on this show constitutes a cyberbullying.
I think the show itself is like a cyberbully. I feel bullied right now.
See, in Australia,
just being on YouTube is cyberbullying. Period.
In
I
Australia,
feel like
they don't have the freedom.
I feel like I've been cyberbullied by the BBC, and I don't mean the English TV channel either.
Talking about the big black cocks.
There you go. Yeah.
Big old black.
This guy is cyberbullying me.
Jeez.
Zombie Boy is.
Yeah, I didn't know this about Zombie Boy. Omer, we're gonna have to have a meeting about this.
Yeah.
What?
He likes to.
Like him big deal.
Joking. Come on. Carrie, you don't want to know who Liam is. Don't worry.
He's an asshole. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Carrie.
Oh yeah, thank God. Yeah, not worth knowing.
Has Anna done any? I don't think I've ever seen Anna say anything about Liam on her show.
But I know that years
perceived.
I know that years ago he wanted to fight Anna's husband.
Why?
I don't know the whole Anna story. Because I don't follow her that closely.
I don't either.
I
I
don't
don't think I'm
Anna's
even subscribed to her anymore.
To me, she's kind of a zero.
But I believe about
not a zero, but a zero, not a zero person, but a zero in like she complains about Star Wars. That whole gang. In Katie Dudd's last live show, I said in the chat to Katie, look to your right, look to your left. Who of these people will betray you?
Katie Duds. Okay. Well, she moved over to Rumble. See, I don't know. I wonder about the future of YouTube as a viable platform. They seem to
It seems to me YouTube does not want to have people doing what we're doing right now. It seems to me they want the official corporate sports and corporate news or corporate-ish news to the Ben Shapiro's, the Megyn Kelly's. Not that I like Megyn Kelly or anything, but those type of people, those official like kind of more corporate-y things than regular people anymore, because they seem to just strike people all over the place. YouTube let
it
us do
seems
it
to
after
be
all.
getting worse and worse, and then like people, I'm nervous because it's like I have a Gmail account that I've had for like 15 years tied to my YouTube account because you were forced to link your accounts like 10 years ago. And I'm like, well, geez, does that mean like somebody's going to strike my channel and then like I'm going to get locked out of my email account and no longer be able to like pay my mortgage or something like that because I can't, do two-factor authentication on my.
Yeah, right.
It makes me nervous about stuff like that.
I have a bunch of emails though. I have a Yahoo account. That's my old time email.
I have a bunch of them too. What I really need to do is like move like everything critical off of Gmail, and that way, like if it ever does get taken down, because I link to
the other thing is my wife
streams.
I don't know. Being on Omer streams could be dangerous.
Well, he sends me these links now, and it's like, oh, since I'm on the show, it shows like I'm a contributor. So does that mean like when this show gets taken down for homophobia and racism, does that mean
he's trying to? What he's doing is trying to help us out so we get more subs on our channel.
But when his channel gets banned, mine will get banned
work on my channel.
They're like, oh, look, it's this guy's stream too.
Well, you're a collaborator.
Exactly. I'm an accessory.
No, what's going to happen is when they're going to ask him, and then he's going to blame us.
Yeah, he's like, look, man, you couldn't even understand me. I was fighting with my microphone the whole time, and they were reading chats that were
denied.
The best part is what he's going to do is
homophobic.
he's going to act like he doesn't speak English.
There we
You
go.
sabi? Gozaimasu.
The only thing, well, my Yahoo isn't company dependent. My iCloud, well, it's kind of tied to my phone, the iCloud. I have a company phone. I mean, I have like the unique job that way, so.
We got souls watching. We've got almost we're an hour and 45 minutes in. We got an hour and 15 left, folks.
Hour and 15.
And we could always cut out a little early too. We don't have to go the whole 3 hours. I like to say it's about 3 hours, you know. It's cool. It's cool. Cookie artwork. I'm looking for it now, Carrie.
Well, I got cut out early because I gotta wake up tomorrow. Thank you for having me.
What's waking up? How early is early?
7.
That's late.
But it's 11 here.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm up at 5. On our trip, I was up at like 4:45 every morning.
Well, that's
And then my
because you were
sister
like
gets up
on Eastern time.
My sister
3
gets
hours
up at the
ahead.
same time, like anywhere. We're both like up at 5. I like force myself back to sleep most days. I want to sleep till like 6:30.
Just want to say bye to later, James number 2.
Bye.
Adios, zombie boy.
Later, boy. Later, boy.
Omer, I was looking at the views from that impromptu Sunday show we did. Was
Yeah.
that Sunday, right? We had over 100 views. We had 119 views. I'm like, what?
Dude, fuckload of views on that one. Yeah, it was good.
I think maybe people like me. I don't know. Am I a draw? Arthur
I
Roy
think
follows
so.
me around.
Well, it's because that's during when I was doing the 4. Okay, we went into the stream. I ended his show, so everybody came over to our show towards the end. And plus,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
the big secret is, Marcus, we were doing a vertical mobile stream off the. That's the other thing too.
I
So
like
we're
the
getting
vertical. My picture's better on the vertical mobile stream.
Yeah.
If I wasn't using I'm gonna one of these days I'm gonna see if I can stream the regular StreamYard or Restream or whatever you use on my tablet and see how well it works. I couldn't do it today because I had to do other,
Yeah.
I should try it sometime too. Got an iPad.
Apex. I don't know who's our regulars on Saturday. I mean, it's just me and you basically regulars right now.
I thought, does Don come on the show? I thought he was on the show.
No, this is a different show.
I let him on the first show, but he wasn't meant to be on the show. Like, he wasn't invited. I gave him the link because he was in the chat and he wanted to come on, and I think
it's not really the studio. It's the Drawing Enemies show.
Yeah.
He's going to do his own studio and stream at kind of the same time as us.
Oh, is the studio coming back?
That's what he said. I'm not going on it. He burnt that bridge. Sorry. And if he's in there watching, that's fine. That he knows. He tore us a new one when he quit, and he deleted those emails and posts, and he acted like it never happened. But he was like blaming all of us for like his stuff. And we just finished trying to help him get money for his roof, and he didn't care.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, God, I'm not mad. It's fine, but he can do his show. God bless him. I'm not really mad at him anymore. I'm just not going to stream. That's all.
Right.
And he screws over Omer worse than screws over me, and I talk harder about him than Omer does. Omer really tried to help out, and everything falls on deaf ears. And we had a fun time for most of the time. Well, no, we tried to have a fun time. It was fun at the beginning. We didn't know what was going on, and every other week it was like some sort of drama. Not drama like the CG drama, like different drama, but you know what I'm saying. And then he kicked off. James. I mean, what the hell's going on there?
Like for no real. With that one black kid who came on trying to pitch his book, it started that week of this weird thing. Remember that? I forget.
Oh yeah, that's
that
bad.
comic. Yeah, it all started with that. That was kind of like the downfall too. Like really.
Well, he kicked the kid off, felt bad, and then he got defensive about it. Because
Why did he kick the kid off? Was it a bad presentation or something?
Yes, it was a bad presentation. I would say, in his defense, it was a really bad presentation.
Yeah. Smokey says at least his mic works. Yeah, thanks, Smokey.
That's a good point. I was thinking that earlier, Smokey.
Unlike some people.
You're not wrong about that, Smokey. That's true.
We got Don's roof. We got Omer's mic. We got Rex's power supply. We got Blackhawk's knee.
Apex says drawing enemies is a hit show now. The studio had.
Sorry, Shadowhawk. Jeez.
Yeah.
Is he back to work now?
Not yet. I don't think till the 10th. Something like that. Check it out. Vampire Hunter Sodality.
Hey!
Over on Global Comics. Let me go back and pin that in the chat.
I'm going to go to Global Comics. Hey, so how does that work, Dale? So you go over to Global Comics and it's free, but if we give you views, does that help?
Yeah, I think if you reach a certain threshold of readers, then you get monetized.
Ooh.
And then you can, make money off of it. You can also, I could put stuff behind a paywall. Look, I've got Omer Garcia on there and the Hump Day crew and Art of Roy.
Art of Roy. You got to put Marcus on there next time. He's got it. Look, Lunchbox Warren. Oh, I thought it said John's Longbox. XD's cool. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, Arteroy says, but who cares if it was bad? You gave them the time to allow them to do what they could do or don't invite guests. Well, you're right, Arteroy, of course.
I put my website at the bottom of every page like you suggested as well, Omer.
You put the what website?
Yeah, down at the bottom. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's a good.
This will be up on my website too after I redo the website. So,
is it okay if I go through it here?
Go for it.
Cool. Smokey says, "Come on over. We funded a new mic. EBS will get a book out before you get a new mic. WTF, bro? Yeah. It's coming.
I'll get Kelsey Scribbles before Omer gets a new mic.
Oh God!
You hear that, Art of Roy? You're getting your book.
Yeah, I reposted that and I sent it to Haldir because I guess he'd been MIA for a while, so he finally saw it. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna send it to you too because you're the other person who got it that I know." And was thinking they're never gonna get it. Remember we had that conversation? Like,
Yeah.
oh, probably, well, I'm never gonna get it. I was like, oh, I really wanted it too, because it'd just be fun to have, So.
Did you get Scribbles?
There's the panel that Arta Roy helped me with, the layout.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Omer, did you order Scribbles too?
No, I didn't. I wish I did.
I did not. My feeling was I felt, and I like Kelsey, and I like him on the show on Graybeards, and when he did his own show, like on in the middle of the day, it was fun. But I thought this guy's never gonna fulfill. I'm not backing him. And I wasn't all wrong. What? Yeah, he always rubbed me that way. I don't hate him or anything. He always rubbed me that way. To me, he was like a guy who was going to do great work for somebody, but he was never going to be have to stick to it to do his own thing. Now, maybe he will now. I don't know, but he'd have to prove it first.
Yeah,
that's just how I felt. I always felt that about him.
Dude, I was looking really forward to his own character, the one he made. What's it called?
Shank. Yeah.
Shank. Yeah.
Yeah, that's half the reason I backed it, because there was a bunch of Shank work.
Well, he says he's gonna do it this year. He's got a couple of things going. I hope he does.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I hope he does. Like, haha. I mean, I really hope he does. Like, I hope everybody gets their book, and I think most people are going to get their books. It's just gonna have to take a long time.
I got some Shank fan art.
I'm just saying that I think they're going to get their books, including Fraga's book.
Okay.
Charlie Manson vibes. Is that what Smokey the Concat has?
Well,
I think he's talking about Kelsey.
Oh.
That's kind of funny, right?
With the hair and the beard. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when he takes off his glasses, he was on that stream with EVS. He did look, and he has a haircut, like he has a beanie cut instead of like his big wild hair. He does look a little Charlie Manson. Sure.
He does, yeah.
Scribble. Oh, Mike Barron is fulfilling Scribbles. Oh, well, that's good. I know the books are in because he showed a picture of them. So.
Oh, well, Barron's not.
He showed
I know who's doing. Barron's company.
Yeah, Barron has like a team who handles stuff. So
Chris Brawley.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
that's his guy. Yeah, Chris is a nice guy. Yeah, I know. I met him a bunch of times. He's a good guy. Chris Brawley. He does all that. Oh, I thought he was. Oh, that's good. I thought he was going to be with Critical Blast. That would be good too.
Yeah, they're generally pretty good. I don't think I've ever heard anybody have complaints about their.
No.
They suck. No.
Critical Blast sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking Critical Blast. Jesus Christ.
He's always blasting my ass, that Critical Blast.
Oh, you're as bad as Zombie Boy, Omer.
Yeah, well, it takes one.
Well, Critical Blast, doesn't he fulfills Dave Brink's books, right?
He fulfills a lot of people's books, yeah.
Well, we don't even know. I think he fulfills Rini's books.
Yeah, he did. He does Rini's books, yeah.
Well, what I mean is we don't even really know what he does. He kind of keeps quiet about who he does. Like, that's pretty cool.
That's smart.
Yeah. I think more people could use him.
Yeah. I think if you're doing over like 500 books to 1,000.
It depends on the cut he takes. I mean, that goes without saying, of course.
Yeah, I don't know what
I don't know what his cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unless you're doing it full time and you've got like the space and or have a spouse or family, friends or family that you've roped into fulfilling, that's a lot to do, if you have doing 500 books by yourself.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm saying if it's more than 500 books, I'd say 1,000 books and under, do it yourself. At least.
Well, I know. Yeah, but it depends on the time. I know, like John, he had a great time fulfilling his first book, And his second book, he wasn't at work then, and he's because of his neck. And his second book, he was at work, and it was harder for him to do it, just because he was at work, just like anybody else.
Sure. Yeah. 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 If you're not a
blooded, Roy, you're cold blooded.
What did he say?
To shut me up, Kelsey sent me a long DM. I never
Wow.
read what he's been doing. I didn't care and erased the DM.
Oh man, release the DM! Release the DM! I would. Well, you know what? That's nice. I know that you didn't care, but that's nice that he cared enough to send it to you.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know if I'm anti-Kelsey or not. You know, I just don't know. I'm not anti anybody really when you think about it.
Smokey says Chris will be at HeroesCon. Which
yes,
Chris Claremont,
Chris Brawley.
Oh,
Chris Claremont.
Well, he would go with Mike. When Pat Broderick, I want to meet Pat Broderick. I might bring my Bronze Star and get that autograph.
Oh yeah.
I don't like to bring a lot of stuff because then the bag gets really heavy. But I have to meet a chatter to give him his Best Age Comics, to give him his sketch cover I did for him.
Real quick, Apex says, so Kelsey has his own cult?
I think he does. The Kelsey cult is much of the same people that are the Roca Force. I mean, he's really talented.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
I mean,
Kelsey's really
good artist.
really talented, and like every time I see him on stream, he's extremely likable. But yeah, the disappearing for years at a time.
I feel like some of these guys, I don't understand how they're playing with. They cut off their nose to spite their. Here's guys who are paying them and willing to pay them, and then they say these awful things about them. I'm like, but this dude is paying you money to do comics. Why? What? Wait, what? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
he's not the only one who does that. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand that at all. But I'm an idiot. What do I know?
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of an epidemic sometimes with people. I mean, I realize like the internet brings out the worst in people oftentimes.
Yeah.
So well, thanks for showing that, Omer.
It was fun.
Okay, thanks, Haldir. Don't work too hard.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, buddy. Super Hal.
Haldir was my partner in modding a couple of channels. He's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, John's channel.
Oh, that's good because that channel doesn't always have enough moderators.
I'm a mod. Yeah, I'm a mod.
Channel?
He was a mod for John's Longbox for a while.
Oh, he's not anymore?
He hasn't been around a lot. I don't go as much as I used to either because just timing has been more difficult to go on.
Yeah. I mean, I miss a lot of streams like when John's on swing shift, and then
he's going to be on swing shift again.
Late streams and like daytime streams and
it's hurt his channel. Yeah, like we're going to be on the It's clobbering time is going to be like 12:30. It's going to be at 12 midnight this week, and I'm like, that's a little difficult.
Dale, I didn't even know you watched this channel.
Not always. Just I'll watch its clobbering time sometimes.
Uh-huh.
And I used to watch his Sunday show, but he pretty much exclusively does like Bronze Age Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
It like usually like X-Men runs and X-Men.
He didn't always do that, but he's been doing
No,
this.
he used to have more variety, but it seems like that's what he does now. And
He
I'm like,
wanted
no.
to do all the Byrne and Claremont X-Men in a row. And then he's kind of expanded the show to Saturday night where he's doing some of the Avengers from the 70s. But before that, it was like all different books that he could think of. But he was having trouble like thinking of all the books, or the run really helped him out. But what happens to the run, just like what happened to me, you start to get a little repetitive because it's the same characters every week, you know?
Yeah, that's how I felt too. I was like, well, I'm less interested in this.
Those are great
Better
comics.
just go
I
read the
actually
book.
really like it, and I owned a lot of those comics. You know, those Byrne. I mean, those are the comics that the Byrne X-Men. I mean, the Byrne and Claremont X-Men. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, really. The synergy, a lot of the reasons why comics of the people like the Image guys are all influenced by that. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
But I do
really
know what
kind
you're
of
saying. There's people who are
defined like what comic books were for like a whole generation. Like any Gen X people are all kind of tied into that. You know, that's how they really got into the X-Men and.
Oh yeah, well the X-Men.
Why everybody loves the team books and why everybody loves like the serialized storytelling with lots of interpersonal drama. It's because of Claremont and Byrne.
It's Claremont and Byrne, and then Wolfman and Perez, because that was the DC X-Men with their Teen Titans.
Yeah, which I never understood. I mean, I guess I need to go back and read some more. I've read a little bit, and I'm like, this doesn't do anything for me.
I got the trades, and I really like them as stories, but I'm not the biggest Wolfman fan. I'm a pretty big Perez fan. I don't think I like him as much as I like Byrne. There's just something about the Byrne stuff, you know.
Sure, yeah, I know what you mean.
Ask real quick.
You know,
Didn't
maybe
John Fogbox and Kelsey have a show together?
I think they briefly did. Like,
yes, they did. Yeah, they did, and they were doing exactly that, looking at comics that Kelsey never read, which is a lot of the ones we're just talking about now. Like, they did the Avenger, the Starlin Warlock and the Avengers. You know, remember? I don't know if you remember those Marvel 2-in-1 and Avengers Annual.
Yeah,
finished off the Warlock storyline and Thanos at that time. I mean, those are terrific comic books, really great comic books. And Kelsey never read them. So there was a thing where he was like showing Kelsey books that Kelsey never read. So it was kind of an interesting show because Kelsey's likable. And then, you know, John is John, but he's kind of likable when he wants. You know, and the show, especially with Kelsey, like he's really so happy to have Kelsey there. It was a good show.
Better than that Marcus guy he has on the show now.
Excuse me?
Better than that Marcus guy.
I know. I don't know how I ended up doing that. But again, you know, I just have to ignore the stuff that, he's not involved with a lot of this stuff anymore. So.
actually on the show like you are here.
Well, you know, it's a show about comics, and I mean, I know a lot about comics, so it's not that easy, hard a show for me to be on.
Yeah.
And we have another guy on this show, this guy Tony. He's not on Twitter or anything, and he knows a lot about Golden Age comics. So he brings up all this stuff that's really interesting that we don't even have to research because he brings it all up.
Yeah, that's rad. That's pretty rad.
But I don't know how many people watch it. I mean, the time has changed on it so many times because of his work schedule.
Yeah,
I don't really pay attention to like all that other stuff, like the amount of people watching and stuff. But I just try to help out. I mean, I felt responsible. Once I'm on a show, I feel responsible, to be on the show. It's hard for me to quit.
Except for Hump Day.
No, I feel responsible to be on Hump Day too. I mean, I'm not watching the NBA finals, so.
Are the Knicks still in it?
They're in the finals, yeah.
Oh man, good for them. It's been a long time.
It's 27 years. I was watching them 27 years ago. I'm a big Knicks fan.
The Knicks.
Now, is there somebody where I'm going to have to explain who the Knicks are? It seems the last couple of weeks, every time we mention something, we have to explain it. Who's the X-Men? I think last week, who was John Byrne? I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. You're a comic book artist. You don't know who John Byrne is? You never read.
Somebody asked.
It's just insane.
Who they didn't know? Wow, I could see like if you're just like a comic book reader, but if you're a comic book artist and you don't know who John Byrne is, that's kind of crazy.
I can't remember the kid who it was.
Yeah. And then like I knew when I said Charles Burns, I knew that people weren't. Do you know who Charles Burns is, Dale?
I've heard the name, but I can't tell you who he is.
Big Baby. What was the other one? He did Big Baby. He was more around. He came out around the time that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came to in the 80s, and he did Black Hole is one of his big things. They're still selling his stuff like in Barnes and Noble. It's like a Fantagraphics type of, there's somebody like the cartoonist kayfabe guys would talk about. He's a really great inker.
Black Hole. Oh, Black Hole. That guy. Yeah.
I owned that comic for a while. My mom gave it to me. It was wild.
Yeah. It seems like I must have flipped through it once or.
Yeah, it's a little off-putting, but his artwork.
Yeah, it's very disturbing. The art's like it's kind of bizarre because the art's like really clean and meticulous, but then like the story is just.
Well, that one was about the kids in the 50s getting sexually transmitted disease that turned them into monsters. So it's really
what it was? I don't know.
Weird, like a lot of those alternative comics are, like an underground comic.
Yeah.
He's a great inker. Like he's an inker on the level of like Joe Sinnott, except the stuff was so strange. Like that kind of clean, that brush inking.
Yeah. It's almost like it's like kind of like Warhol pop art. Like his stuff.
Exactly. But there's a bunch of comic art. I mean, that's the whole comic art. That's the whole cartoonist kayfabe guys.
Yeah.
And that's not a criticism. That's even Jim Rugg. It's like kind of poppy, and he pulls out like this perfect Hulk or something that he could draw just like Calvin Summer, and it's all that poppy, iconographic type of stuff.
It's like a retro. Like hipster throwback to like woodcut era type of drawings.
Yes,
right,
exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Or better yet, not woodcut, but like linoleum cuts specifically. Yeah, linoleum cuts.
Yeah.
I love sports art, Roy, because I'm like normal person.
Clean stencil looking lines.
Ardo Roy says sports are boring. Well, don't act like Doc. Duck hated that too, but I didn't really want to talk about that. Underground artists, yeah, no, I don't like a lot of them either. Underground artists. Spain Rodriguez is pretty good though. Come on. Up, the cat is now bothering me, so I have to stop drawing.
Yeah, I'm not as much an underground. A lot of them are really talented artists, but
those are like
their subject matter is.
It's awful. Like Robert Crumb's stuff is reprehensible, but like when he drew
some of his stuff is it's like holy cow,
when
man!
he
What
draws
is
the
wrong
blues
with you?
characters. Well, this is what happened. Smokey says go Spurs, but this is what happened. The Knicks just won the game. 105-95. This is their 12th straight playoff game that they've won.
People talk about it.
Wow. So how many more games do they got? Is it a best
They have
of
to
3 or
win
best
4
of
out of
5?
7 games, but they've already done their job, split in San Antonio. Now they have home court advantage. I mean, this is like a dream season. You just don't. In New York, like I'm not in New York, but I know the feeling. So in New York, there's the Yankees and the Mets, and there's the Jets and the Giants, and there's the Islanders and the Rangers. But all those fans that are all split and they're arguing against each other are all Knicks fans. That is the one team in New York all of New York agrees with, because nobody cares about the Nets.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about the Nets?
Yeah, but they never were on that level. They're really almost Jersey's team, even though they moved to Brooklyn.
Well,
Smokey, I don't see the Celtics in the finals this year. They didn't even make the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and the Knicks beat them last year. So that's enough of that. They've only played one game of the series, and they beat Wemby. And they beat Wemby for the cup, too. So, I mean, this is 27 years in the making. And in those 27 years, the Knicks were awful. They were bad, like embarrassingly bad for years. And this is a team that plays like a team. Oh, Knicks fans. Yeah, I understand that. Whether the Knicks fans are insufferable. Yeah, I don't believe that's a whole other issue. They could never beat Jordan way back when,
Yeah, who was the name of the guy who was the big star on the Knicks at the time Jordan was playing? He had a flat top.
Ewing.
Patrick Ewing, yeah.
I mean, he really was a great player, but he was the only real superstar they had. So it was really difficult for him to break through. And he played so hard, so long. Every year, he was like he had an Achilles injury last time they were in the finals in '99. Well, they're winning now, Smokey. And keep it up. I'll get in the chat and I'll ban you till tomorrow. So, And, it's a big deal. I mean, in New York City is really down and depressed because of the mayor's a piece of crap. And it's hard to live in the city now. And even outside the city, this is a big deal.
It's because even outside the city, so like.
Well, no, what happens when you could still, that stuff doesn't, like in the suburbs, the policies don't, but you get all the city news. So
right.
The city like kind of depresses you out there too.
Well, LA's really giving New York a run for its money
Well, I think right now LA's a little worse, but not for long. Well, hopefully they won't have that idiot as a mayor anymore. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Those people never lose in democratic cities. Never lose.
That's the problem. Is
and once they're in like forever. Charlotte's mayor just resigned.
Really?
Yep. Nobody's really sure why, but we think it has a little to do with Ilyana getting killed on a light rail. I mean, that stuff shouldn't happen in Charlotte, North Carolina.
No, it's just not that kind of.
And like when that something happens, he goes, "Oh, we're going to go to Heroes Con." That that happened not far from going to Heroes Con. That's not that far away. Like when you go there now and you see a lot more homeless than you used to uptown. Like everything's Charlotte. Like I live in Charlotte, but I don't live in the city. Charlotte like kind of has its own suburbs also named Charlotte. Like it's all Mecklenburg County.
Charlotte's a pretty big city, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty big city. I'm only kidding. I'm Smokey. You know that.
Do it, Liam.
Yeah.
Take down the channel, Liam. Arderoy, are my arms better than Omer's?
I hope so. God help us.
I think I have other problems going on.
I think you're in better physical condition than Omer. You don't think you smoke? Oh, you mean
That looks awesome. That looks awesome.
Well, thank you.
How do I get?
I can see it. You know, looking at the camera, you see all the errors. It's awful, and I hate it now.
So this is. I'm planning to make a sticker out of it. This is gonna be a sticker. That's my plan.
Oh, that would be cool. Are you gonna like get it made through Sticker Mule or something?
Yeah, probably. And it's huge, so with like without a flat color, like website info and a QR code, all that bullshit. You know, it could be like the back cover logo. Are we still here? Did I get cut off?
I'm still here.
I'm here.
I had to deal with the cat for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I kept having to leave. Is my cat was outside earlier and wouldn't come back inside. It's a real pain in the neck.
Well, if you have any problems with your cat, you have any questions, let me know. My sons, I asked him, I go, well, if my friends ask me, about their cats or dogs or something, will you answer those questions? And he said, oh, yeah, sure. I don't care. So do it now before he changes his mind, because I wouldn't. But I might not be that open. Free advice or something.
Ask him how I can get this cat to lose weight.
Oh, we're talking about that. That's funny.
Yeah?
'Cause we have two cats. And so it's really difficult. Basically, what kind of food does she eat or he eat?
Well, I have her on the indoor, lower calorie kibble, and then I also give her some wet cat food in the evening.
Yeah, we do the same, and that's not bad. Like that, he's not against. Like my brother and sister are like, oh, dry cat food. No, he gives his cat dry cat food most of the time. And it's basically how much of it she eats. You probably should only eat like half a cup.
Yeah,
it's hard to keep a cat from eating, though. I mean, it's way easier said than done.
Yeah, like I feed her like twice a day. Like it's approximately a quarter cup, but I don't know. It's not even really my cat, but it became my cat. So
how
she
much
was
does
fat
she weigh?
before.
Do you know?
What's that?
How much does she weigh or he weigh? I don't know if it's yours.
I don't know. That's a good question. I bet she
Hey, guys.
weighs. Yeah.
I know you guys are talking about your cats, and that's cool and all. Go ahead.
Well, we think that we're trying to talk about the cats as opposed to talking about somebody's BBC.
Yeah.
So, we
Zombie
went through a
boy
lot of
left,
that,
so we don't
it's
have
just
to talk
the
about
change. Like
about
last week,
I was gonna talk about this artwork here.
you see, and that's all I'm saying. We don't have to. I mean, we have cat fans in here. I think Smokey has a cat.
Yeah,
Like,
Carrie
he's a cat
Louise is a
fan.
cat fan. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know about
You know,
our.
I like y'all's cats. I wish them well. But I was gonna complain about Rex and this artwork here.
Oh, let's.
Is this the famous Rex artwork?
Let's talk shit about Rex instead. I think that would be more exciting.
This
Rex
is
did a
all
really
his
good
work.
job on this.
So
Really? Is that so? Oh, wow, Rex. Hold on, I'm DMing Rex
yeah,
now.
Rex made all this.
Hold
yeah,
on,
he did
hold
it
on.
all
I'm
on the
DMing
computer.
Rex. Rex, you did an awesome job.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Please do.
I heard you had no help at all.
Yeah, please do. Oh, jeez. So it's a real cool idea, like that was suggested to me, or told
my
what the
So
commission was.
what is this Midnight in the Roustabout? I'm still waiting for my copy of Devil Flyer that I backed a year and a half ago.
But I'm
Yeah.
thinking the same thing.
He's trying to get it out. I was asking. I think he needs like 6 pages, maybe. So, and 2 of them are MIA because they're going to be from Dillard, which he paid for over 9 months ago. So he's kind of waiting to hear back from Dillard, and he hasn't heard anything.
Yeah, where is Dillard? I don't know.
Working for Yellow Flash.
Is he still working on that book?
I heard he's going to do number 2.
And his own mechanic shop. He inherited one from an uncle or something.
So he's going to do real work?
I guess. So I came up with this design, and look, the Midnight logo, whatever, Rex had that made by somebody else or whatever. But he didn't say to put it on there. I put it on there. Like, I put all this together right
I'll
there.
be back in a
We
second.
talked about the cross guns. And I think we talked about the bullet holes. And he mentioned filigree, right? But I put the 2 skulls on there because that represents her mother and father that are dead. And because I know a little bit about the story. And obviously the 6 holes because the guns are 6 shooters or whatever, right?
Okay.
So I put it all together and I sent to him, and just to get ideas, right? So let's have something to work from, right? So the only thing that he suggested that I did on the spot within 5 minutes every time he made a suggestion is can we put it on tone paper? Okay, so I put it on tone paper, sepia, right? Can you give it a blue tone? He said something like that, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean a blue tone? Like this? So I changed it. And I gave it a wash of blue with like the opacity down, and I sent that to him. I said, oh, that looks kind of cool, right? And he's like, yeah, but that's not what I meant. I was like, okay, I think I know what he means. He wants the skulls to have a blue tint and the guns to have a blue tint or whatever. So I tried to avoid doing that one first because I knew I was going to have to go in and like actually do Photoshop stuff, right? And it's a lot of work, right? So I did it real quick within about 10, 15 minutes, and I sent it to him. He goes, is this what you mean with the blue tones? He's like, yes, more like this. I was like, okay. So that's good enough? He's like, yes, that's good enough. And then one of the things during all that was like, can you make the bullet holes smaller? Because I had them like twice as big, so we shrunk them down to like less than half. And so that was it. Like, but I already had everything on there. And he's saying that we did it together. I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean we did it together? I did it on the spot. I did all of it on the computer, and I did your suggestions while you were telling me over the phone. Like, we did it together. Yeah, we can't. Like, the concept was kind of built together, but I did all the work. What do you mean? Yeah. Anyways, so that's a little bit of my gripe, which is kind of funny. But I want to share this too.
Rex is kind of an odd duck.
Yeah, I think he misses like being in the limelight, and it makes sense, and I get it. And I'm sure like it's just a matter of phrasing. Like, we did this together, yeah, but because you commissioned me to do it, but Omer did all the work. Like, you know what I mean? Like give me credit that I literally did all the work on the computer. You didn't do a single thing other than tell me what you want to change. Like, it's just kind of weird. I just kind of thought it was weird the way he was kind of. So this is the logo he got done by some guy, and it's cool and all. Like, it's all right. I mean, it sucks, but it's all right, So I've been meaning to redo a logo for him and make a really nice one for him, but I just haven't had a chance. But I did do this quick edit, and I think it looks really cool. Let me see if I can share this edit to that.
That
It's
doesn't
a little
look
bit
bad.
busy. I'm sorry.
That logo doesn't look that bad. I mean,
It doesn't look that bad, but it could be way better. I could make a way better one than that. You know, just so this is a quick edit that I did with the new stuff we were doing, still based on this logo. I was gonna redo the whole logo and make it way better, but I did a quick edit just for fun, and I did this. But I think it's the amount of that Rex paid that other guy to do whatever he was doing. Money talks, bullshit walks, and Rex kind of paid him a little bullshit pimp inside. I think, to get a logo. But I don't know. I was kind of surprised that he did that kind of crappy of a job. I don't want to say who it is. Yeah, it's just like this is what I came up with, just to kind of spruce that logo up because it needed something else. The only thing I would do is, I don't know if you can see it between the other one and this one. Let me see if I can put them. Can I put them both side by side? Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Give me 1 second. So you can see them both.
I'm back. All the viewers are back now because I'm so hot looking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're starting to sound like Zombie Boy there.
Oh God, please! I
You
think
brought
on our
the
other show somehow. What are the other show? Anal sex came up a lot on Saturday.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, that was real. I'm sitting. I just don't know what to say.
Yeah. What was it called? Rosebudding?
Rosebudding. Yeah, that was a Will
Good
thing.
heavens.
And
Yeah,
we
that was
feel like
Will.
Will's been pegged.
Well, that's Will. I'm sure is pretty. He's flying high before he comes on the show. So,
yeah, I think I agree with you there. Yeah.
So here's the before and after on the.
We're working on it, Smokey.
Yeah, we're trying to quit, but
we have other people on here making this a gay show.
Yeah, well.
It's the kind of people that Omer likes to bring on.
I know. I
makes
question
makes
that,
you wonder.
Dude,
why don't we?
I'm a
We
nice
gotta
guy.
get James
I let
back.
people-
We gotta get James D. Lee
Yeah,
back.
well,
on one of these shows.
I
James
messaged
D. Lee is a
James.
proud heterosexual man.
I messaged
He's got a
James. I said,
girlfriend,
"Come
he
on
said.
with your little Asian girlfriend. It'll be great." The right side looks better, says Smokey. Oh man, he says the right looks better. The only thing about the one on the left that with the edit is it needs a little bit of haloing to distinguish the midnight out from all the busyness of the skull filigree. Just so the text will pop a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I think the left looks better than the right. But I'm gonna start kicking folks. Anyway, what do you guys think, Marcus?
What?
Dale? What do you think of these logo designs?
This is like a cover logo.
Yeah. It's. I don't think it's good at all. Like either one, ultimately. But I think the additions I did to the left are better than what's the right.
Is this for Rex?
Yeah.
Why does he just do? How about this? Why does he just do Devil Flyer and be done with it?
Yeah, because it's. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I'll finish the goddamn book for him.
Yeah, the one on the left needs to stand out more. Exactly.
Jeez, Marcus, you're cracking me up.
Well, now that I'm on a lot, I'm going to start acting like my real self, which isn't as nice as I act.
Oh.
Ask Smokey. It's like a Northeastern thing. Like after a while, come on. Like, it's like the Art of Roy thing. Shit or get off the pot,
Yeah, I don't understand what the delay is with Rex's book.
And here's the ironic thing. And we know some of the big
Money.
guys. One of them is a friend of mine. Is late with their books. I mean, like terminally late. Terrible. They shouldn't be late, right? But the ironic thing, the people criticizing them are usually have late books as well, right?
Yeah.
No, I know. And if there's anything I could do to help him, I would, Smokey. If there's anything I could do, but the issue is like the people criticizing them have late books as well. Every little guy has late books. I swear to God.
It's true. Almost.
Aaron Sparrow, Kneel Before Doom Pace, a year late.
Yeah, you know which one that I'm waiting for is the 6-Gun Gorilla.
A year late. He's writing stuff for other people.
Yeah, I think it's 2 years late. It's like the collector's
edition. More than a year. Yeah.
6-Gun Gorilla. They're all late. Now, there's some guys that haven't been late or haven't been like big guys and small guys. I get it. But everybody should stop just worried about all that crap. Just finish your book. I mean, I have my theories. You, Rob, probably should be working on only your book until you get that book out. However, you're not the world. It is what it is after all. But still. I mean, crowdfunding book is probably not going to be like exactly at that crowdfunding date period because of a lot of reasons, mainly printing. What
seems to hang a lot of people up is they add all these extra tiers, which is good for driving up their numbers, but then like they're waiting for stuff. It gets overcomplicated. It's like, I'm still waiting for the colorist on the supplemental book.
The issue
for the
I
top
have
tier
is
backers.
Coloring in particular, there's a billion people who color comics. And they're all looking for work. You see them all over X. Just get somebody to finish the goddamn book.
I find people are like, the artists are like super, super picky about their colorists, though.
Well, I don't blame. Well, see,
picky.
I'm not in a position. I know, Smokey. I know you do, and I know. I'm not even saying. I mean, I know you do, and I talk to him about it too, all the time. Every time I see him too. But like last con we saw, I don't go on about it because it's not fair. But I don't know what to say about coloring. Since I don't get colored a lot, Dale, I don't really concern myself with it. Like anytime I get colored, it's kind of cool to me because I assume my work is going to be in black and white.
Yeah,
so
I work mostly in black and white, so it's like, well,
like you can see these pages I show, they're full of spotted blacks, and to pop the colors out myself. I'm not worried about. I'm not waiting for the colors to do that crap. I don't trust them. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, the colors don't.
You got to read my comic without color, as far as I'm concerned. That doesn't mean I don't want to be colored or I won't color it. I just don't assume I'm going to be colored. So I draw the comic as I always draw it. There is a rumor that we shall see that I could be reviving the great Captain Courage. So we'll see.
Really?
Yeah, my writer texted me. And I hate to just say he's my writer. I used to say he's my partner, but you can't use the word partner anymore, can you? And he sent me a link to an article about the death of Marvel Comics. And is it time to revive Captain Courage? And I'm like, I've been telling him that. Let's do this for years. I'm letting him research the crowdfunding sites, although I do know a little about that now. and let him come. Like different eyes might come up with some different ideas, right? Not like CGIs or anti-CGIs or whoever. So I told him he's going to look up, Indiegogo and Kickstarter. I also said there's another one, Fund My Comic. So we'll see. I mean, it's kind of going to be easy. I want to redraw some of it, particularly the origin of Kitty Nova, because I didn't get. I didn't ink that, so I'd like to ink that. So we'll see. I hope so. I'm not going to do something that's going to cost me. It can't cost me a ton of money. Did I lose everybody?
No.
You're here.
I'm curious to see the return to Captain Courage.
So what the issue? I have that one black and white book that we published that like nobody really saw. That we published 600 copies, so I wouldn't mind reprinting those in a book, right? Especially if I re-ink the first one, and then the next one, and then we have 2 stories that are completely penciled and inked, because they were supposed to be in another book, and we didn't ever publish it. We were supposed to get it in an anthology, and so that's like, see, that's 32 pages, right there. I'd like to redo some of it because I did it in 1990, 1995 and 1997 and stuff. I feel like I'm better now, but I don't hate it. And then I'm figuring I would do like 2 more stories. We do 8-page stories, and then we'd have a graphic novel. But that's, we have to talk about that. And I want to get it relettered and maybe color, I don't know how much.
Sounds cool.
I think it would be a crowdfund, not necessarily a pre-order. So I'd like to do it. It's a heck of a lot of fun. It doesn't have a whole lot of world building. It's not complicated. It's just this throwback comic, and kind of like Batman 66. I draw it like a straight old Marvel comic, and he writes it with a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek style, A kitty? Which kitty, Smokey? I have a kitty. I have Kitty Nova. I want to sue Lepresti, man. What the heck? I created Kitty Nova in 1995. Lepresti. What was that he did? That comic he did, Dale?
Oh, the Kit Carson.
Kit Carter. Yeah, I
Kit
said
Carter.
that in the chat once. I'm going to sue you, and said he just started laughing. But I did that. I did that in 1995, and they were called the Galactic Rangers too. I don't know where Aaron got these ideas from. The origin of Kitty Nova.
What if he has your comic, Marcus?
I think I would have found out by now.
You should
The origin of Kitty Nova, and she's a stripper with a heart of gold from the 50s. It's a time travel story. And when I drew the story, you guys are like this. So when I drew the story, it's the 90s, right? So we don't really have a world building, but we had to come up with like a guy, like a captain or whatever, a colonel or a general, who's going to give her jacket. Or she made the Galactic Rangers, and she stayed in the future. And I tried to make that guy look like Jean-Luc Picard. So that type of thing,
Well, heck, yeah, you need to tell your life partner there to get on the ball so we can finally see this.
Well, that book, I had some of them. I thought we ordered 600 of those books. We talk about printing, and the printers were, people were doing. It was the 90s, It was Image. So people were really publishing a lot of their own stuff, right?
Right.
They were getting a lot of things from a lot of if Rob can do it, if Todd can do it, I can do it, which was great. And so it was a co-op. It was co-op printing. So
oh, really?
600 copies, black and white, one color on the cover, red. We chose red. And it was, it's newsprint. And we were one page short, and I had to make a poster. So I made the poster, and I said, I need another character because this is off. There was just two people. I designed a flag for it and everything, and I added Kitty Nova. I didn't even tell him. I said, "Well, let's see what Eric says," and then we went off on that. We made a poster of her and then like a Marilyn Monroe pose. I was all influenced by Stan Drake and at the time, and Heart of Juliet Jones comic strip. To draw these women,
Well, Stan Drake, I mean, that's kind of what he was known for, right?
Yeah, well, he's the one. He really influenced Neil Adams.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
Well, he was they were both in the same advertising firm, the Cushing, the famous advertising firm.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
And Neil Adams' first real job, they always say it was Archie and stuff, was really doing Ben Casey. But he did like 2 years on Ben Casey. You should see those strips; they're unbelievable.
Like, I don't know. Even today, a lot of that, comic strip art that was, the realistic, it's just like mind blowing.
It's
especially
unbelievable.
Considering like what deadlines they were under, and I guess probably the pressure is what made them so good.
Well, all those guys helped each other out. Do you ever follow the guy Kevin Wolf?
Yeah, on Twitter.
I follow him, and I literally read. I have some of the Stan Drake trades from the 50s. They started reprinting his stuff. I met Stan Drake. I forgot.
But
I spent like an hour and a half.
It's like twice the size. It's like too cheap.
In his studio, I met Stan Drake in his studio.
It's huge.
Really?
Yeah. So what happened was, my wife's best friend, he would like where Byrne lives in Westport, Connecticut, like Dick Giordano lived. All the strip artists lived either like up in Woodstock, New York, or like that's where Starlin lived and stuff, or like Westport, Connecticut. All the strip artists lived there, and so the pizza guy, it was a cousin of my wife's best friend's husband, and they were talking about comics. I know Stan Drake. I can get you in. You can talk to him. And I went up to Westport, took a drive up there. It's not that far from where I lived. And I spent time in his. He liked my artwork. He lent me a book. Super nice guy. Made jokes of how Sienkiewicz always came in trying to steal his nibs.
Oh, really?
Because he was they had a big studio on like the second floor. Yeah, it was really a lot of fun. And like he called Valiant, and like I called Valiant, tried to get a appointment. That didn't really work out at the time.
So this would be the famous studio that Sienkiewicz was getting influenced by Adams, and Frank Miller kept bugging Neil Adams in, and
that was probably after
Larry
that,
Hama.
Yeah, and similar. Yeah, all those guys ended up living in the same spot.
Huh.
So like I have met all these guys. I have just enough stories to link with all these pros. That's how I get along with them, And so that was a lot of fun.
Budget Aaron's on usually on Mondays.
By him, honestly. So I the Heart of Juliet Jones. This guy's reprinting. He's reprinting. On stage. By Leonard Starr. That's beautiful. Oh, these guys really could draw. You know, they weren't going to do superheroes, maybe, but but Leonard Starr did create the Thundercats.
Really?
You know? Yep.
I thought Thundercats was a Japanese property.
He was a story runner for 2 years, the first 2 seasons.
Oh, really? Oh, so he would.
And he did soap opera strips, and then he eventually did Little Orphan Annie, or Orphan Annie, I guess it was called then. And
wow.
And Stan Drake moved to Blondie. And it's funny, like he moved to Blondie, and they were wondering if he could do that, like what they used to call Bigfoot cartooning. And that wasn't a problem, but suddenly Blondie's wife, Blondie herself, got really big boobs. Like she just got really kind of hotter for that type of cartooning. She got a little hotter, because it's Stan Drake, right? I have those Kelly Green. I have like 3 or 4. I have 3 of those Kelly Green graphic novels that Stan Drake drew and Leonard Starr wrote for the French, for European.
Really?
I really study a lot of comic art, Dale.
Wow, I had no idea.
My whole life. I'm not as good as some.
It's kind of hard to find a lot of like the strip art now because you go into a comic book shop and they don't have hardly any.
They don't have any of that stuff. That's all. Like you have to know.
You go to
about
Barnes and Noble and they don't have that kind of stuff anymore. And it's like,
that's what I used to get at the comic shop. It's like, oh, my comic shop has this, or I worked in a comic shop. Now all you could do is get the names and see if you could find it on Amazon. And they're getting expensive to get too. That's another problem.
Yeah.
I got these books in like the soft cover trade, and Gil Kane Starhawks I have too. Like one book, one volume, not like all of them, but those are like $10.95, $11.95 trade paperback size. But now they're getting like this hardcover, expensive hardcover. So now you're like, I can't afford $100 for this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's getting expensive.
I've noticed a lot of like the compendiums. They really jack up the price on them now because they know they can get people to pay them, I guess.
Well, that's yeah. Well, and it's like when Graham just printed that strip, that thing for. With that World War II story by Chuck,
right?
Jackson Geis, right? And it was expensive. It's like $75 for the hardcover, and like $50 for the soft cover. And you're like, why is it so expensive? And I've seen that online, some pages. It's worth it. It's a beautiful book. It deserves that treatment that it's never going to get from DC Comics, And that's
I mean that's why I backed it, just because I was like,
you did back it. I know a lot of people.
Yeah,
did back it because it's expensive.
Well, it was expensive, but I was like, well, it's.
Which one did you back? The hardcover or the soft cover?
I think I got the soft cover, which was still $50.
Well, I do think that that Graham is a real capitalist, and I do think sometimes his prices are high for stuff like that.
He doesn't discount things at all.
No, not at all.
He's done a few videos where it's like, the crowdfunding comics aren't priced too high.
Well, he's looking at it a per page price,
right?
And that's kind of true, but they're high. There's no doubt. I don't know enough. I think I talk about with Nick Axe about this, and it's not really about price. It's about perceived value. If you're
exactly.
Value, then it's okay. But the flat price is good for those guys because they're all pros, right? 30-year pros. And this guy's a pro, and that guy, he created Bane, and this guy redid Sinestro, and this guy worked with Liefeld, whoever it is. And so and then they try so hard to give you free stuff like the cards and the bookmarks and all that, stretch goals, because they know it. But then when the little guy does a 64-page comic,
yeah, that's the same price.
25. Should I price my comic for $25? Who am I? I should be cheaper, right? Because I don't know who I am. When I get to be a big name, I can get $25. But then how much money are you going to make money on it? I mean, it's not always about money, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, lose money.
Yeah, exactly, which is easy to do.
Really easy. It's okay for us if you're an artist and like I'm doing the bulk of my drawing, nobody's paying me. It's just my time. That's fine. Or you're Omer, and Omer's going to do his comic, and his comic is going to be he's going to color it himself. He's going to pencil his inking. He's going to do everything himself. So he's that the layout of money isn't going to be there for him. But some of these other guys, I don't know how these writers afford it.
Yeah, being a writer in the crowdfunded space right now, considering how down all the backings is, I don't know how people do it, to be honest.
And yeah, like Smokey just posts, be realistic of value, and like guys like you, or I would ask guys like you, Smokey, the content, like, what do you think? What's a fair price? I'd ask Tucci. Well, Tucci's a little high, but he gives a lot of value too, And you also get the
plus he's a 30-year name too.
Oh, he's the biggest name. He's the biggest name.
Yeah, he really is.
He's a super nice guy too. He's just like he sees in on stream. He's just like that. And Dennis and Andy are the same. Some other guys I wouldn't say. I don't know. I know them. I know everybody I've met pretty much has treated me okay. I have not met Ethan, Shane, or John. So no, I met Shane. He treated me fine. I'm not talking about any controversy between people on that. But I never met Ethan or John or anything. I have I think these guys make their mistakes. That's for sure. They really shouldn't be hating each other like they do. I think it's more than ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. They're adults.
No, it really doesn't make sense. I mean, it's to be expected at this point. I mean, I've seen it happen so many times with so many different people
that's the other thing about it. That I came in later than you to this, and my understanding that this has always gone on, whether it's Liam or it's Nasser Rabati or whoever, or Wenger or whoever it is, it's always somebody.
It really pretty much is, like the first couple of years. Well, not even that. Like the first year,
right?
It was smooth, and then I think the first big. Well, not even the first year, because there was the big divide between the original people who were using the word Comicsgate on YouTube, but they weren't selling any books. They just were reviewing books. The Doug Ernst and Captain Cummings and
right,
and those guys. And then like people came in, and Zach and Ethan, and started selling books, and they didn't like that.
Yeah, I don't understand that too much. Selling books seems like a good idea.
Yeah, I think.
Well, the problem is
the original thing is like, we will, through negative and positive reinforcement, make a change in the comic book industry, and it never happened. I mean, people were like, well, I'm just willing to burn it down rather than listen to you. So
right. Well, I think the problem is, and this is just me, I could be wrong, is it doesn't matter who the pro is, but once a pro starts coming in, like a real 30-year comic pro, or name starts crowdfunding with this, it's good. There's no choice. It's like any celebrity would take over, kind of, sort of, whether they want to or not.
Yeah. That's the thing is,
And when
like,
you're selling something and you bring this big audience, but I'm not. I don't.
I mean, I never had a problem with it, but I mean, I came in like it was late 2018, so I mean, I kind of missed
Yeah, I was
that.
like a year. I think I'm a year after you.
Yeah, like I came in like right after Doug TeNapel like started having issues.
But also the fact that everybody's insane.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
that's
the
artists and the writers. What was I telling you before? The only thing worse than artists is writers.
And also the other problem is, and this is a huge problem right now, is that the COVID money is gone.
Yeah.
So, like, now what we're trying to find out is what's the real level of this backing? What is the real level? Right now, the level seems kind of low. Like when I say, I want to back comics, like I don't want to lose money. That was kind of not the point, right? And I was saying, well, I'll just never do a book. I'll just kind of do what I'm doing because it's going to be a money losing proposition. I'm watching these guys not getting fun. Like if they're not funding, their funding going lower and lower and lower and lower. And
yeah,
it's not because the books are worse. And everybody said, well, some of the drama runs people off. But I think it's the money. I think it's the perceived economy to a certain point, but also it's not the cultural war bond it once was. And the COVID money is gone.
Right.
People are not sitting at home with money, not knowing what to do with it. No, I'll buy this comic. Oh, right-wing comic. Oh, I'm a right-winger. Oh, I'm going to get this comic. It's kind of ended with the Rippaverse. And I'm not picking on the Rippaverse. They're suffering too. I mean, perceived difference. They're not making as much either. I don't mean that as a thing, but that's kind of like part of that kind of, like, the Daily Wire people buying this comic. You know what I mean? Like that type of customer.
Yeah. That just doesn't sell anymore. But I don't know. I went through Kickstarter's comics. I mean, I'd go through Indiegogo, but like their history is so messed up, and they purged like a bunch of old stuff. But I went.
I know Indiegogo really did, and that's another big problem.
Indiegogo kind of imploded.
Indiegogo is really hurting these guys. I mean, they can't get their books approved. They can't get and when they do, you're getting charged shipping later. The shipping's not in the amount. So you're going to pay $10,000 shipping, but you can't say, well, I hit 100,000. No, you didn't, because shipping's not included. I mean, it's a mess. It's a real mess.
Yeah. But I went through Kickstarter's comic book campaigns, and I went through like the most popular and most funded, like the top 100 of them, which goes up into like the millions. It goes down to like in the 100,000 plus range.
Right.
And like all of them that were big hits like that either had a big name attached to them, either a big artist or a celebrity.
Right.
Had an existing popular IP attached to them, or were probably in a distant third place. The TNA books that are popular on Kickstarter,
right?
And probably the number 4, well, probably number 3 is a web comic that got popular enough, and then they did a collected edition crowdfunder.
Yeah, those are usually big.
Yeah. And then TNA books, and then like I could probably count on maybe one hand the amount of like independent IPs that I knew, I'd never heard of before, or I knew weren't like a pre-existing cartoon or revival or toy or owned by some corporation and didn't have big names attached to them and weren't a web comic, I could probably count them on one hand.
Yeah, I get a list from Backer Kit because I backed Keith Champagne and Rich Donkey's comic on Backer Kit. I know Rich is local, so I know him. And it's funny comics, really funny. Cartoon animals, right? I was talking about earlier. And they're on Backer Kit. And I get the list of Backer Kit. Backer Kit used to be kind of listed to, it's similar to Kickstarter because it used to be part of Kickstarter. It isn't anymore. And it used to be the list, and you would get all these booby books and booby books from UK, and they had these big numbers. And then the numbers got less and less and less. And now when they send the top crowdfunders, there's like one comic they send as like, this is our comic of the week. And the rest of it's games. It's all gaming.
Yeah, gaming's really big on
The gaming
crowdfunding
is
right
super
now.
big, yeah. And those are, we talked about comics being like the games are really late.
Yeah. Lateness is like it's not just comic books; it's every.
No, I think
crowdfunder.
it's every crowdfunder. Yeah.
Yeah. Punch? Is that what this is?
Punch. That's it.
Let's drop a link. In
Junk
the chat.
Punch? Is that what you all talking about? Junk Punch?
Yeah, punch in the junk.
Yeah, I mentioned that book earlier.
Yeah, that's the book my friend does it. Rich, it's really
Well,
I met him through Andy, but Rich is a good guy.
Sheldon was talking about this book yesterday. He got a bunch of blanks for it.
It's a funny book.
Yeah, here it is, right here.
He's going to be at Heroes Con. I don't know. Rich Ron.
Hey, pick me up.
No,
a
that's
copy.
not it.
No.
Oh, not this one. This is
It's like P period U period
it's
N period. I dropped the link in the chat.
Oh, it's not this one.
In fact, I got it back.
I'm eating peanut butter. I am eating peanut butter. Boy, that's like Shakespeare.
Oh, it's late. I got to go to bed.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
after 9 o'clock.
we're at the time, guys. Yeah. But I mentioned this book earlier, Junk Punch. If you see it out there in the wild,
Why don't you give that to Will?
give me a copy. What's that?
I think that Will would enjoy that book named Junk Punch. I think wife probably punches him in the junk.
It's by Mad Cat. Do you know
okay.
Mad Cave?
Oh, Mad Cave.
Well, let's get him
Okay.
on the show.
Comics. But if you can get a blank cover, that way we could draw our own junk.
I have 3 blank covers that I bought at ASHCAN. Thor.
Oh, she punches
X-Men
people in the
Apocalypse.
junk. That's where
Yeah.
she's called Junk Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a trans comic.
No, it's a silly comic book about a chick who punches guys in the balls.
That's not good.
It's not. Check this out. Remember when Todd did this? He did Spider-Man punching Hulk in the balls? That's hilarious.
The rackiest comic I bought was Mother Truckers by Andy Bellinger. He's a wrestler and a comic artist from Canada. And that thing was hilarious. It has some boobies in it. And they had like a nuclear bomb. And it's really a wild, wild book.
So this is the one you're talking about, Marcus?
Yeah, that's it. Good old Rich Stonky.
Rich Stonky?
Yep.
I remember that name.
Ex-cop. If you don't back his book, he'll shoot you.
Oh, I'd love to see him shoot somebody. He can go to jail. They'd love to have him.
Champagne writes it. These guys are fun. They were on Andy's show this afternoon. These guys, they're pretty funny.
Yeah.
Of course, they make fun of me from the chat, so you know.
That's always nice.
I'll get you, Rich. Well, we all make fun of Dennis in the chat because they said, is Dennis going to braid his hair into cornrows for the Heroes Con?
Oh, geez.
And then Keith Champagne says, Dennis, how come you look orange? Is that a spray tan? And I said, I asked that last week and nobody answered me.
Oh, look at the boobies here.
And then Andy made fun of me from the chat. It was really kind of fun.
You have all these other friends I don't know about, Marcus. I'm getting jealous.
I don't know Keith that well. I don't know. I've talked to Keith Champagne, but I wouldn't call him my friend. I don't know him. Rich is not on X. You know, I don't even have his phone. I only see him at cons. I can't contact him.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have his card somewhere and have his phone number, but I don't know him enough to call him.
He's not on socials? Does he got an email?
He's on Instagram and Facebook. He's not on X.
Is this a bear? What is this? A bear shark?
No, it's all cryptids, and they all have some social problems. You know.
Oh, this is you're talking about everybody's crazy.
Yes, yeah, it's really funny, especially the second issue. The first issue you're reading like, what the heck is going on? But Rich really hit his stride in the second issue. And the cat he's like Wolverine. He has anger issues and his claws come out and he cuts people's head off and then he apologizes. And that shark either acts like a dog who's really crazy or he eats you, stuff like that. I don't know where that girl comes from. And they already killed somebody off in court in the first issue. Like everybody could die anytime. They could come back too. It's really a crazy comic. It's funny.
Cool.
It really is funny. And he throws like a girl. That's entirely possible. I believe that, Smokey. I don't know how I can throw since I bastard my elbow some years ago, but I don't throw like a girl. I throw like lefty. I'm a lefty. I don't like that. I'll fix it tomorrow.
All right. Well, are we wrapping up?
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired, man.
All right. Well, this is the things I drew. It's a lady in the pool.
Make you big before we go. Thank you.
Lady in a pool, and then dude with two guns. I'm gonna have to get a set up for this camera, and then Mr. Glitch himself pressing his arms, but then like his elbow is his forearm is his rear forearm is the elbow is not good. So I think I prefer owner's version. So that's what I drew tonight.
Marcus, you want to share what you got?
Well, I did the bottom panel inked.
Nice.
And I worked on the last panel.
Nice.
So the way I'm working on this is I lay this all out on really shitty paper so I can tear it up. Like I cut this panel out and then I light box it, I trace it over and I ink it, and I'm pencil inking each panel at a time. That it goes a little faster that way and it doesn't get as smudgy. You pencil the whole thing and you go back to ink the front of it, and all of a sudden the whole thing looks like a disaster of smudgy.
Right.
Of smudges. So I changed the way I do things.
And did you want to share any of the last couple of pieces that you have available for sale?
I have everything. My whole life is for sale. I have Magneto. How much
is the drawing? We'll work out your life later. How much is the drawing? Magneto. Look at that. What's that set at? $100?
Well, you can DM me for a price. We'll see. We'll see.
All proceeds will go to fix Don's roof.
And then I did this for this week. I don't know if anybody would buy this because they don't know who the character is.
Oh yeah, from Occult Descent.
Yeah, and then I have Devilina here. These are all the ones I didn't put away yet.
Oh, Dale, if you ever got any art you want to sell and promo, make sure you share it anytime during the show.
And then I guess
try to push that
somebody would actually want.
Couple of bucks, you know, Dale.
We can talk about this I still have this people might want. I have the She-Hulk piece. Speaking of, it's like Bud Root with clothes on, the giant boobs.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Very cool.
We've got lots of stuff. I have a couple of sketch covers that people can have me do. I don't know what I'm going to do on them, but I have 3 of them. I have to deliver Best Age Comics his sketch cover.
Well, here's some stuff. I'm almost done with this. Just need the floor on there, and then just kind of wrap around the little ink hold line for the sticker idea. Of course, this one isn't for sale. I got to color it up though, but it's not for sale. You'll get a sticker of it at some point. And then I just finished this Occult Descent yesterday, and I'm gonna send that to Sheldon Martin along with this piece too. Unless somebody wants to give me hundreds of dollars for it, 100 bones will take it out of my hands. I gotta paint it though, but I told him I'd give it to him. But you can cock block him totally by giving me money, and it'll go to you instead. And then we got pencils, 100 bones, ink stuff. I'm gonna paint it. It's gonna be 300 bones as it gets painted. It's 11 by 17 boards. Listen to that paper, is thick. It's old classic. It's old classic blue line board from the early 2000s. Nice. So it's good shit. And then we have Magneto here. It's my Magneto on 11 by 17 board. Good shit. Good shit. So that's going to be it for us, folks. We're going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hasta la pasta. Bye-bye.
Adios. All right. Good night, everybody.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
So how long have you been drawing comic books?
Since I was about 7 years old, little kid.
What did your parents think about it?
They hated it. They hated it. Oh, yeah. After I got a job and they saw that you can make a living out of it, you'll hear no complaints anymore.
And you created X-Force?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the drawing of?
This is the Spike Man.
And what's this right here?
This is the camera on top of your head that will record the wrongdoings of others.
So, Rob, have you had any formal art training?
No. Just a lot of imagination, I think. Wait so I say it and then look down? Or just open it and say it.
Fly button?
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Let him eat it.
Listen, guess what today is?
Hump.